podcast. Please wait. And
Missed
we're
it.
live.
I blew my load too fast.
Yeah. Old preemie.
Damn it.
All right, so we're live on Monday night. We haven't been live in a long time, Kyle and I. Austin hasn't been live in a while.
Yeah, for a long time.
But we're happy to have you here, dude.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Great to meet you, man.
Yeah, this is something we like to do that we haven't done in a long time. But bro, Kyle, I've just been in my RPG books, man. I've been almost forcing myself to want to get into them. You know, I've just been every night I'll grab it, something different from the bookshelf, and just go from there. Just start reading lore and trying to motivate myself. And then I often bite off more than I can chew. Because I'm like, man, I'm going to fucking run MERP, and I'm going to run Rollmaster, and I'm going to run all these systems I've never fucking played before that I don't even know how to play.
Yes, that's so good. I like the motivation is the hardest part. It's like, can my body withstand it? Can I mentally withstand the motivation that I'm fucking oozing out of right now? Am I gonna make it?
And that's the thing. It's like, I'm motivated to play. I'm not motivated to
put the work in to do it.
Yeah, learn the complicated system, write out a fucking idea.
Yeah.
Yep. Characters, stories, all that shit.
What, remember how mad Espo would get, because when he would run the game, he would put in so much work and so much effort, and he'd have every single fucking house in the town, bro, had rooms that he fucking put little knickknacks inside of each one of them. So no matter where you went, he had a page of fucking something. And
that's amazing,
dude. It is. He was so good, but he set an impossible standard for everybody else.
So then, when it was your turn to run the game, he would talk to you afterward, and he'd be like, "Hey, bro, I really don't think you're taking this as fucking seriously as the rest of us."
So good.
I never had that issue, but I was always really self-conscious when I ran a game. Mine's not holding water to Espo's game. Is it so much better? So I had performance anxiety, my gamer wouldn't get hard.
Oh yeah. Hey, but the fact that he was running great games for you guys says a lot, because I suffer from the same thing where I over prep, but then I'll over prep, and then no one will show up, or it'll just, it won't go off like I expect it to go off. Nobody's near as interested in the bullshit that I've put forward. They don't even.
Yeah. I feel the same way. Hold on, I'm trying to.
It was the party though. It was definitely the people I was playing with.
Yeah, a good party makes a good game master.
For sure, it's everybody's responsibility to bring the game to life and have a good time together.
Yeah, it's hard to put all the pressure just on the game master or just on the players.
I've been reading so much and watching videos about AD&D, and a thing that I've seen brought up and talked about is how it didn't used to be so much about telling a story. The whole story thing, that all came later, and in the beginning, it was a system. This is rules, and it evolved from miniature war games, and the whole idea of, I'm going to personify my little goblin guy.
Yeah.
And we're going to create this fucking story. That's what so much of modern D&D is nowadays. That's why you have these Mary Sue characters and Gary Stews that are just, everybody wins and everybody's triumphant.
Everyone's invincible. They're all Omni-Man.
Looks like Austin's showing us something. What do we got here?
We got that dude Espo would go so far as to draw our characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that goes
for our games.
That's how obsessed he was. Be like, bro, I fucking drew your character for you, man.
Yeah.
Picture him, and you're like, no, this is way off. You just make him do it again.
No, it's fucking awesome, man.
Give him more bulge. My guy's dick is way big.
But then he fucked himself. Everybody wanted their character drawn after that. So he was constantly having to draw characters for games that wouldn't last because nobody could hold a fucking game long as he, as good as him.
Yeah, he would be getting in his box and getting upset. Like I remember being just like so overwhelmed by his massive expectation that I was like, bro, I don't want to run the game anymore, bro. Fuck this.
Man,
And
can't
like
do
we
it.
fell out for a while. Like we weren't straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
So there's like the prep of like having like information for everything, but so what about like scatter terrain and fucking, like did he ever do anything like that? Like did he have like physical maps or anything like that?
yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
would draw like 3D maps and shit, like a town
Yeah.
nestled in the mountains through the mountain pass. You could see like over the peaks and shit. Like he was a really talented artist, and they made it seem really effortless.
He would draw castles and shit, and he would draw like each individual like crenellation on top of the fucking things, and he would expect you to do
Yeah,
that shit too, man. So like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like prep for this game, and I'm drawing these little fucking castles and shit, and trying to think of what's gonna be in the goddamn nightstand.
Yeah. That's hilarious
fully
because
crusted cod piece.
yes. As an artist, I do everything I can to avoid using my artistic abilities for anything. I'm so fucking lazy that I'm like, I on my computer, I have so many fucking like LM, like local language models that can just, I can type in some code and I'm like, all right, produce this. And it's like my own AI that will just make whatever I want for infinite time. Like it doesn't have tokens or anything. It just goes until my computer shits out. Like, and I'm like, oh,
Damn.
they need a castle now. So make the castle. No, not like that. Make and then I can like give it like details and stuff and what not to put in it. I'm like, no, make it like the Red Keep or
Well, the game like the biggest, longest campaign that I played in with this Espo guy, was in Westeros. We used
Oh shit.
yeah, we used like Pathfinder rules for it, and
Oh, dope.
this dude, and if you can believe this, he had never seen any of the show. So
Really?
all of his
Really?
all of his extensive Game of Thrones knowledge,
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
all of his
Go put a shirt
extensive yeah, bro, you're on live stream on YouTube right now for my 500
Yeah,
subscribers,
our
butt
shit,
ass
man.
naked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. They'll be upstairs like hanging out with their buddies and they'll like take videos of each other shaking their ass in their underwear and upload it to YouTube and it gets banned immediately.
Yo,
Man.
first of all, not me.
Yeah, it was the black kid.
hey, luckily I've got the edges. I've got the edges of your camera trimmed
Cropped
so
out.
good,
Yeah.
so like he's not even in the frame. I can see him in Discord, but on the live
Yeah.
stream I can't see him at
Oh,
all.
thank God. Yeah, they're saved.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. So anyway, the only
But he read the books though.
and he had extensive knowledge of it.
Mm. I'm jealous because I wish I only read the books. I could have done without that last season.
Oh, it was so bad. The last two seasons were so bad.
And I was so like I'm so open-minded for it that I was like, surely this is gonna be great,
So we might have talked about this before, but Austin just brought it up, and it's such a funny story. It's one of my favorite, truly my favorite role-playing game memories of all time. And Austin didn't deserve this, because he really did try,
These
But,
fuckers conspired against me.
and we would, dude, and we would derail
When
his-
Austin was the GM.
He was,
Yeah.
And whenever Austin was running the game, dude, it was like everybody tried their best to just get him to crash out in some way.
So all right, so here you go, Austin. Here's a rule of thumb. If you got 5 doors, numbered 1 through 5, all doors lead to number 1, no matter what. If you
Tried that.
Just tried
railroad
that.
without railroad.
And
Tried
he really
that.
did,
I've gotten
bro.
better since then.
Yeah.
He was really trying to he had an idea in his head of how he wanted the story to go, and he was sort of trying to railroad us. Like, the town is empty, all right? You guys are walking through the dusty gravel streets, and you notice that there's just nobody around. So he leads us, and we end up coming to like what would have been like a clerical
The
office, like a
mayor's.
city hall,
Yeah.
mayor's office, yeah, and it's empty too. So we can, all right, well, we go in, we explore, and while exploring, he tells us that we find paperwork that shows gross misallocation of tax dollars. Like the tax money is just being spent in ridiculous ways by the mayor. And
Which, by the way, if I might add, was not like the central focal point of the adventure at all. Like,
It's a little
because they were supposed to
subquest.
go. They got like a tip to go into the woods to find a bandit or some bullshit or a bear, and they were like, yeah, okay, let's not do that.
Bear
Let's-
bandit.
Yeah.
so
let's
he's
go to the
like, and
fucking
he's doing a good
mayor's
job,
office.
you
Yeah,
know.
no, you put too much interest in them. You tell them about it, they're gonna think it's a thing.
So yeah, we're like, we're like, oh man, and he's trying, he's doing a good job at just keeping it flowing, keeping it rolling, and he was also kind of giving me maybe a little bit more freedom than I should have been allotted, because I'm telling the rest of the party, I'm like, look at this, look at what we found. He's spending tax dollars to have a jewel encrusted codpiece commissioned, and they're like, oh my god, look at this, and so he just let it ride. He's like, all right, yeah, the mayor had a fucking jewel encrusted codpiece commissioned, whatever.
Fuck
So
it.
we end up leaving. We leave the mayor's office, and we end up at this like temple, this like large stone church, and we notice that this is where everybody's at. The whole town is here. They're gathered, and this is where he wanted. You could tell, like, this is where he wants his campaign to kick off. We're about to be tasked with some shit, and have to go fetch this whatever the fuck, or go kill whatever the fuck. And, well, before that happens, my character holds up these fucking tax forms in front of the whole town. I'm like, your mayor is spending your tax money to have a jewel-encrusted codpiece commissioned. This is your money. And he's just getting so annoyed that, like, we're not fucking following his, like, we're not progressing with his story, or that it's all being railroaded, and this shit that doesn't even matter is become the focal point of his game session. So he blows a fuse, and he's like, all right, the guy fucking stands up and he stabs the mayor. Right? He fucking stabs him. He kills him. You guys happy? No more
Mayor's
fucking
dead.
mayor.
You fucking happy? No more mayor.
No more mayor. Mayor's dead. And this dude that was playing with us, Bush, he's like, I loot the body. And without missing a beat, bro, Austin snaps and goes, you find a jewel-encrusted codpiece.
Enchant it quickly. Somebody enchant it.
No, I as upset as I was, I learned a lot from that experience, and let that fuel my expectations for my players, and also it gave me more energy to like overcome that obstacle of like gently nudging my players to do something that I want to do in ways that also is like creative to them, that doesn't stifle what they want to do either, like kind of just make what I want them to do more interesting to them than what they want to do. Yeah.
And
I think
sorry. Go ahead.
A big thing that a lot of GMs forget is like we're here to have fun, and sometimes when people get off work, or they come home from school and shit, they just want to let loose, and you've got this beautiful world that you're just madly in love with. You've put so much detail into it. You got to build it with the intentions of burning it down, and just know that they might have fun burning it down. And if they don't, that's awesome. And thank God.
Fair enough.
Thank God they don't want to burn it down. But if they burn it down, you just got to burn it with them and be like, all right, we're all having fun.
And group expectations are important. They say that, in a session 0, that it is important that you go over with your players. Look, guys, this is what I've created, and this is kind of what I expect for this campaign that we're about to go on. This is what I'd like to see from you guys, and kind of how I'd like this to go.
And the most consistent game that I've ever played was with these two guys that were really cool, and I loved playing with them for a long time. But the one time we invited a girl, and then they started getting weird, and everything was about sex immediately. It was like we're not playing like this fucking and it's like every week we were having a great time, and then they just ruined it. And I was like, oh damn it, dude. And I felt so bad for the girl, and I was like, I'm sorry I put you into that. That was just I just stopped mid game. I'm like, all right guys, we're done. I can't have players attempting to seduce other players using like dice. This is not
oh good. Man, I cast an enchantment spell over her.
Damn it! Not again.
What do your character's breasts look like?
Yeah, that's
right.
Exactly
well, and that's like one of the most annoying things in play, when you have a guy that thinks that just because they rolled good on a persuasion check, they can get you to do anything they want with your character. Right. And it's like, bro, that's not the way that works.
Nope. You got to set it down like just because you rolled well on this doesn't mean that you magically like overpower like this character's like sexuality or preferences or anything like that. Like, let's be realistic, guys.
That's some of the cool stuff that I've been looking through and reading through the AD&D DMG, the Dungeon Master Guide for second edition AD&D. My core rule book hasn't arrived yet. I ordered one finally after years of wanting it. I finally ordered one, but while I'm waiting for that to arrive, I've been reading through the Dungeon Master's Guide that a friend named Kyle, a role-playing game friend, he sent me some second edition stuff years ago, and I've still got it. So I've been reading through the DMG, and it's so much different than like the modern Dungeon Master's Guide I've noticed, and just how kind of candidly they talk to you, just as almost like somebody passing you down knowledge, like their hard-earned wisdom that they've acquired while running these games. Like, hey, if you encounter this, do this, and if you encounter this, do this. For example, and maybe this shows my lack of experience, but I didn't realize like min-maxing is as old as the game itself. Even that name, when I saw that they were talking about players that min-max, I was like, I didn't realize that this was as old as fucking role playing itself. And one of the big differences that I noticed is in the early DMG, the second edition AD&D, it was telling you like how to punish the guy. It was like, if you encounter this and this guy's got, the best fucking long sword or whatever, well, what you do is you put him in a situation to screw him. You put him in a situation where that longsword is fucking useless, and you punish him for it, and you show them that min-maxing is not always beneficial, and that you will end up in a situation where all that work that you did to have this most mighty character was useless. You did it for nothing.
Think you're the meta? I am the meta!
Imagine 5th edition telling you how to intentionally punish your character for decisions that they made while creating them.
They would never.
Now, so explain to the person that doesn't know what min-maxing is. What is min-maxing?
That is intentionally building your character around the idea of it being the most powerful that it can be based on what you have available to you.
Like making a Doomstalker Ranger in 5e.
Sure.
That's just
or any character in 5e.
Or any character in 5e.
Or any character in 5e, yeah, bro. You win. Yeah, you win. That's 5e.
Dude,
everybody wins.
Me and Austin were playing a game of Palladium Fantasy, and I had this. The guy running the game, he was cool, and if your character died, he'd let you re-roll a new character at whatever level we were at.
Yeah, just come back.
Yeah. So like we had grinded like to level 8 or 9 or something, and my character fucking died, and I was like, well, shit.
Squizgar died.
I was like, well, shit. I'm level 9. I'm coming back as a fucking wizard.
Oh yeah. you metagame past all the squishy stages of your wizard. So it's like, what are the chances of you getting a wizard past level 3 and it not dying?
Right. So I'm like, man, I'm coming back as a fucking wizard. So like I'm picking all these badass spells and shit. Dude, my character dropped into that campaign as a fucking god. and I
like it when
he acted like it too. Like this character was he was arrogant, commanding, full of himself, pompous. Like one dude got mad. This one dude that we played with, he was not just a violent role player, but he was a violent person in real life. Like he was with the shit, and he kind of wasn't fucking around. He was really about respect and how you talked to him and how you acted. And in one scene, my character was like telling the party to follow him, and he was like, "Come." And dude, like out of character, dropped it, and he looked at me. He's like, "No, we ain't doing that. That's not how we're gonna fucking do this, no, bro. No, Like he felt some type of way just about like how the characters were interacting.
That's ridiculous.
That says more about the game than it does about him. He was that sunk into it that it affected him like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, Austin, the reason why I brought this up again, I know we talked about it earlier today at lunch, but you remember when I had to kill him off because everybody was so in their box about him? Do you remember me being in my box?
Drayback shit.
The peasant. I was like, no, fuck this. I'll just come. I'm fucking Drayback shit. I'm gonna fucking play a peasant. Drayback was like a fucking animal that was in the Balgor wastelands, and I was like, no, I'm a fucking no. You guys want to throw a fit about my fucking wizard? No, I'm Drayback shit, the peasant.
I'm gonna be Drayback shit, the fucking peasant. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I forgot about that shit. That's so funny. As soon as you brought it up, I was like, oh man.
My very first time ever playing, there was a super passive aggressive character who would play like a wizard, and he's like nobody would play by the like the sleep spell. Nobody would play by the actual rules of it. The sleep spell in fifth edition revolves around like how much hit dice you have and stuff, and rolling against it and shit like that. And like he just made it a save. The dungeon master was like, yeah, it's just a save, just see if you fall asleep or not. And this player would like put other characters to sleep when they started doing things that he didn't like. And I was like, I don't really care for that. So I had made a fucking half elf and like immune to magical sleep. Just be like, sorry, guy. I'm not feeling sleepy today. And he's just like,
Man.
I'm not getting my way.
That's great.
So that's rough.
Those were those were great games though, man. We played regularly. One night it was game night. We were all gonna play, and we were sitting down at the table. I forget what it was, but Austin had done some stupid fucking. Oh, he did the entire bottle of olive oil challenge, and
oh yeah, oh shit, yeah. So we're playing. I had to leave to go to the bathroom, right? And because I obviously had the shits.
naturally.
And I come back, and all these guys are just sitting there at the table looking at me, and I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Fill me in. They're like, oh well, you all, you go to it's in what was it? It was in Empire. No, was it Palladium?
That was Palladium. That was the Balgor Wastelands in Palladium. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, you guys find a traditional Uglavani.
Oh no, that was Empire of the Pelotron.
Restaurant.
That was Empire of the Pelotron. You're right. You're right. You find a
so we
traditional
go in and
Uglavani seat.
Yeah, the Muglavani
You
fucking
know the
restaurant.
story, and it's got the dick on it. It's got the dick.
Oh yeah. And so like I go in and everybody's already seated at the table. He's like, you see the traditional seats with the Muglavani sitting there, and I'm like, oh okay, rad. And my buddy goes, was it Nate? He's like, do you sit in it?
He looked at him quick. He said, "Do you sit in it? Do you sit in it?"
And I'm like, yeah. Wait, whoa, what is there? A dick on the fucking seat or something? Like,
What does it look like? What does it look
explain to me a Muglavani chair.
Everyone else at the table is like this.
like? Do you sit in it?
They got veins popping out of their heads because they're just holding it in. They got it. They sat down on accident.
Man.
Oh, remember we ate the Vindaloo?
Yeah.
And there was
what's her name? We had Bush fucking killed the chick's dad.
Yeah, which was I forget what it was. I could grab the book and look it up, but yeah, I fudged the dice rolls for that, but that thing should have fucking killed Bush.
Yeah, he was gonna murk you.
Yeah,
Murk him. Yeah.
I had to let it ride though. That was a funny.
Yeah,
game.
because you were running that game, weren't you?
Yeah, that game. You're right. Yeah, but Austin did the entire bottle of olive oil challenge, and he chugged it like a champ. He pounded that bottle of olive oil. But remember Nate blowing a fuse? He's like, we wait all fucking week to play this fucking game, and you're doing these stupid fucking challenges in and out of the goddamn bathroom.
Well, whatever. You should have gave him like inspiration dice for it. Like, oh, you fucking did it. Here's 2d4 on your next roll.
Man.
Empire of the Petal Throne was cool. We can talk about it a little bit. So it was early. Empire of the Petal Throne. It was one of the earliest role-playing settings. It was Tecumel. Remember in my
Oh yeah,
world,
Tecumel.
Tecumel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Palladium.
Oh dude, I got out here. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Empire of the Petal Throne was pretty good. I remember when we first got it, Will got the book in, and he was like, "Are you running the game? You got to be running the game." I'm like, bro, I don't know the first fucking thing about Empire of the Petal Throne or the world of Tecumel. And he's like, come on, you got to do it. And I was like, all right, I'll fucking run a game.
You got it.
Like, I did it the laziest way possible, and here we go. These guys again conspiring to fuck my game up.
It's the night. We've had all fucking week to learn the system a little bit.
I had no preparation. He's like, "Are you sure you know the system?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got it, bro. It's all good." And so,
but we had all been looking into the system.
Yeah. They knew it, and so like we go in and
at least we knew
their first battle.
We knew one thing about the system. We knew there was one thing that we did know. And that was that the rules for entangle in combat were a fucking pain in the ass, and you had to do like a bunch of math and shit to figure out and fucking pit stats against each other.
So they go against the Halis, which is like the scorpion
Big
thing.
fucking
Yeah, a
monster
big
thing.
fucking like crazy claw tail, that comes up over it, and like, I'm like, okay, what do you do? And all three of them at the same time, I entangle,
Entangle.
I entangle it,
I entangle.
No.
I entangle.
and I'm like,
I,
I'm thrown out. I'm already suspicious because all three of them are like instantly on it.
Entangle.
So I'm like,
I
Would
entangle.
appreciate
okay,
people to grab.
See if I can find the rules for
yeah,
entangle.
roll a d20, and this motherfucker looks at me and he goes,
That's not
the
how
way
it
that
goes.
works.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny, dude. He pauses and looks, and he's like, "Okay, roll a d20." He's just trying to like fucking fumble his way through entangle.
Yeah, because why isn't it just the contested strength roll?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
That's what the fuck.
Hopefully
That's
I
so
can-
great. That's
Hopefully, I
funny.
can find
Yeah,
the rules and read them. There's a couple of things out of this book that I want to read, and yeah, finding the rules for entangle would be great. Um, and it's
we
really,
had a player that sat at our table that would purposely roll the most like dumb fuck characters he possibly could, and he'd play them like just fucking straight stupid, and it would like get on everybody's nerves. And then when we finally started switching DMs and it was his turn, we just did the most fucked up shit we could possibly think of. I've read the Book of Vile Darkness from third edition, so I was just like, all right, yeah, and I need to desecrate his temple. I need to sacrifice him in his temple to my god. Like,
Dear God.
it's like just the whole fucking trying to like kill his god or something system. Like, all right,
here's combat.
torture his body for a whole day.
It's got to be around here somewhere. Here's missile fire, battle order, the combat round. Here we go. So, dexterity and hand-to-hand struggle, immobilization. So players often ask about the possibilities of physically capturing a surprised opponent rather than striking at him. This, like many tasks, requires arduous physical or mental action and cannot be legislated easily by rules. For game purposes, the following method is adopted. The character's strength, intelligence, and dexterity are added together and then averaged, i.e. divided by 3. Percentile dice are rolled, and if the score is less than the averaged figure, the action is successful. If the score exceeds the sum, the action has failed. A character with a strength of 75, intelligence of 68, and a dexterity of 80 thus has an average of 74.33. Fractions are rounded upward or downward to the nearest digit. The character therefore must roll under 75 on the percentile dice if he wishes to attempt some specific physical action. This further suggests that the victim be allowed a saving throw. If the dice is within 20 points of its maximum, the saving throw column against paralysis can be used. Yeah, so when he pit us, we were in this dungeon. It was dark and murky. I totally can picture it in my mind.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first fucking monster, we were all just holding our breath, waiting. As soon as he said entangle, I entangle. Yeah, me too.
I entangle.
Me too. I entangle.
It sounds like something you really want to like write on your character sheet in the margin. Like do like preemptively have that math ready, because what the fuck? Why do you need like your psych stats, your physical stats, your dex, like what? Like
So-
add all that
Bro,
together
but-
preemptively.
Would you
You know,
consider-
that just
Sorry, go ahead.
so that just goes to show like the dedication that this dude went to, like all the lengths that he went to creating this game to like be better than Gary Gygax. Like,
Oh, yeah.
mine's just like D&D, but for smart people.
Yeah. He's min-maxing tabletop role-playing game
Would you-
development.
So Blue Home, or not Blue Home, but
Blue Rose.
Homes Edition D&D
Oh, yeah.
is taking the dagger and no helmet. Is that min-maxing?
Yes, because you get 2 attacks and you're not weighed down by the helmet, or what was it? It was like
the
a vision.
dumbass helmet rule that was only a disadvantage. Taking the helmet was a disadvantage and did fucking nothing, and the
Yes.
dagger was better than anything else because you got 2 attacks. And so fuck the longsword. I'm taking a dagger and no helmet.
Well, you know what?
Jesus.
I was listening to this guy talk about in second edition for AD&D that the like the fighter like the fighter version of the warrior, like the fighter class, that was like when you're like having other weapons like mattered, like you or like being unarmed and stuff like that, or dual wielding or single wielding and stuff like that. I was like, he's like, that's when it matters, and I was like, that kind of makes sense, because like me personally, am I going to do more damage with an axe, a two-hand sword, a mace, or whatever the fuck the rest of the weapons were, as opposed to a tiny dagger that it's like a house knife that I've always held my entire life and know how to swing, and like
Yeah.
bam, I'm quicker with I clicked for a second and I was like, nah, fuck that, that's crazy. Dagger meta is crazy.
Yeah, dude. But we were playing all the role playing games we could, and my buddy Jeff, he or Jeff, you played Holmes Edition with him, the game with the dagger and the helmet.
Yeah.
And he sent us this book, Empire of the Petal Throne, that we had never fucking heard of before, and we started reading it, and we're like, what in the fuck is this? So this guy M.A.R. Barker, he creates this world called Tecumel, and before like D&D ever came out, he had already been building this elaborate, crazy fantasy world with a written language, and he found out
Which,
about,
to give him credit,
he found out about fucking D&D, and he was like, oh man, I need to do something like that with Tecumel.
Right.
So they came up with Empire of the Petal Throne, and that was 1974, and that was by TSR. The following year, it was republished by Different Worlds Publications. That was in 1987. Okay. So in the early years of the 21st century, Canadian publisher Guardians of Order gained the license to Tecumel and announced they would be producing a new version of the setting called Tecumel, Empire of the Petal Throne. However, in late 2004, Guardians of the Order ran into several financial problems that threatened the project. So the description here that we get on Wikipedia, Tecumel, Empire of the so is this just Tech? So is there like a source? Do we have Tecumel, the world of Empire? So I'm just reading about Tecumel, Empire of the Petal Throne. I'm not actually reading about. Oh, here we go. So this is Empire of the Petal Throne. Empire of the Petal Throne is a fantasy role-playing game designed by M.A.R. Barker, based on his Tecumel fictional universe. It was self-published in 1974 and then published by TSR in 1975. It was one of the first tabletop role-playing games along with Dungeons and Dragons, and was the first published RPG game setting. Over the subsequent 30 years, several new games were published based on Tecumel. However, to date, none have met with commercial success. Yeah, because it's hella fucking weird. It's hella weird. Like, it's hard to get into, bro. Everything is fucking named weird and sounds fucking stupid, and all the art is silly as hell.
So what you're saying is that you'd like to run a game.
Yeah. So you want to play Tecumel,
absolutely.
The world?
So M.A.R. Barker, he was a professor at the University of Minnesota and a scholar focusing on ancient languages. He'd been crafting his fantasy world known as Tecumel for decades, writing out its history, culture, and languages on thousands of pages. He assisted the Wargaming Club at the university as an advisor, where clubmate and role-playing game player Michael Mornard introduced him to the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. And then Barker first published 50 copies of his own role-playing game, Empire of the Petal Throne, in 1974. Those have got to be worth a fortune. The same year that Dungeons & Dragons were published. The version is now referred to as Manuscript Edition. Empire of the Petal Throne is a synonym for the Sulyani Empire in-game. So the TSR edition, and then it talks about later editions, game design, introduced the concept of critical hits with a 20-sided die. Using these rules, player who roll a 20 on a 20-sided die does double the normal damage, and a 20 followed by a 19 or 20 counts as a killing blow. According to M.A.R. Barker, this simulates the lucky hit on a vital organ.
So he's the reason that when I play D&D, it feels like I'm actually playing Yahtzee.
Right. Oh gosh, if you play something like MERP that just like has these open-ended rolls and it feels like you could just roll to infinity.
Speaking of MERP, though, the Tecumel to like Tolkien comparison. So it says here that Tecumel doesn't have any like other races. Like there's no like elves or dwarves or fucking orcs or
not like that. There are Sulyani.
Are they alien races or are they like just actual races?
So here,
No, they're all like weird ant people.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
those are the
they got like
Pichoi. Those are
fucking
the Pichoi. Um,
Damn.
so
yeah.
it's very personal and very just out of this world. Um,
Right.
and to quote MAR Barker, he says, one may ask whether it's possible for players of Dungeons and Dragons and other games of the genre to enter such an intensely personal creation. More to the point, can anyone beside myself referee adventures in Tecumel? I believe that it is indeed possible, and once one gets past the original alienness, it's easy for others to become immersed in the elaborate societies, politics, and adventures of Tecumel. Players of my world of the Petal Throne quickly learn to shiver just as much at the mention of the sound of chiming and odor of musky cinnamon, you may find out below, as they do at the creaking of Dracula's coffin and the distant bellowing of the Minotaur. And then he talks about the world of Tecumel. Tecumel is a planet approximately the size of Earth, somewhat hotter and slightly larger. It swings around a G-type star, together with 4 sister planets, and has 2 small moons of its own. It was not always habitable for races of man. However, when explorers from human space first discovered it, the planet was covered with a riotous growth of poisonous vegetation. It had an atmosphere which contained deadly trace elements, and more to the point, it was inhabited by the most imbecile of all intelligent non-human races, the fearsome Sioux, which is spelled SSU with a little slash accent on top of it, and their aquatic cousins, the Halis. That's SLY with an accent on top of it, SS. The fauna, too, was venomously deadly, allied with the Sioux and the hostile to man, and with the Sioux and hostile to man and its non-human interstellar colleagues. Yeah, so then he just rattles on and on and on. Here's like some, 70s
He's got
cities.
yeah. He's got the interstellar details of his world all written out. Like he
yeah,
can
dude,
tell
here's
you
like some language.
minutes away
Like
from
this is like here, if you can.
Yeah. He's like, these are the languages to write in. Yeah. Yeah, that's all alien shit.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, and he's even got it. You can spell it out phonetically, like Naga. This word is fucking 10 syllables long, bro. Masuna Bruce. You're not pronouncing none of that shit, bro.
Right. That's funny. Yeah, I
So,
can
so
go on.
go ahead.
Oh, yeah, so you're the guy that was doing like the deep dive, game master for you guys, the guy that was like, drawing
Espo,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, so he was actually like cosplaying as Barker. Fucking the guy, he's like, you should run games like this, if you're serious about it,
If you're serious
Oh,
about
yeah.
running a game. Yeah, I drew a P. Choi from my imagination. I like put him in like full plate armor. I might. Oh yeah, here it is. And I drew it and sent it to Jeff. I don't know if my camera is going to focus.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's dope. It kind of looks like the head of it looks like the original versions of the fucking oh goddamn, what are they? They're dragons now, but they still look like dogs. The
And they kind of are.
kobolds.
You can see these are P. Choi.
Yeah. Oh, they got like kobold heads.
Yeah, kind of.
You know who actually? You know who played Empire of the Petal Throne? The Entangle game was Austin, other Austin that passed away.
Oh really?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
played Empire of the Petal Throne with us.
Brother.
That's funny. That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I don't know. There was a bunch of like drama and bullshit. Like what does it say? His timeline RPG history due to the 2022 revelation regarding Barker's past. This other gentleman said, "I'm not interested in having the work of a neo-Nazi propagandist on my shelves." I guess, yeah. I don't really know a whole lot about it, and I don't care. You know, I play games from Varg Vikernes. I don't.
Yeah, we got
I
Reconquest.
mean, we got Reconquest. I got Mifrog on the show. I got 3 different editions of Mifrog on the. I don't fucking care. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll play fucking a game in Soviet Russia, and we'll play some communist game. It'll be fun. You know, sending people to
Right.
the gulag. It'll be great. Maybe
Yep.
we'll role play as like Bolshevik revolutionists. You know, I'll be I'll be Mr. Gold Lover.
Yeah, tell the guy that doesn't want the neo-Nazi books on his shelves. Tell him about how Varg literally wrote a book where you're not allowed to be black.
He did.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like your no players can be any color other than white.
That was specifically Reconquest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're that's not an option. And do you don't know about Varg's new game, do you, Austin?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, Varg made a new game. He's not really working on Mifrog anymore. He released a new game called Reconquest. And if you thought Mifrog was rough, wait till you wait till you see Reconquest.
Oh my god.
He's got 3 books.
Oh,
so
it looks, bro. Why? Okay, so tell me why the fucking the woman on the first book was drawn like the Valkyrie propaganda in Nazi Germany. You know, like.
Oh, doesn't he use like really like famous artists for these too?
He does, yeah. Even
I think the cover is really like the cover and the back are like really the only main art, and because everything else in it is kind of like crude drawings. But yeah, the main art he like goes out of his way to find like an
there's some
artist
other
for it and
interesting
stuff.
stuff about Varg's art on the cover to this cassette tape here, Detsa Mengang Var. That is the Temple of Elemental Evil. If you
Yes. Yep.
the early D&D module, the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you look that up, yeah. And then same with the Philosophem tape or album rather. But that's another famous artist rendition. Davi Boulders, that's another one. The Death of Balder is another famous artist rendition. This one's even got like round swastikas in it. If you look at his case.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Varg didn't give a fuck. He's a nut.
So is this MAR Barker dude still alive or what?
No, he's dead. At least I do believe. I'm pretty sure he's dead. I would happily play Empire of the Petal Throne again. I had a good time playing it. It calls back to, if I'm going to spend all this time working on presenting a game for you guys, do I really want to spend all that time working on Tekumel?
Right.
Yeah, you could be putting your time to something better.
Right.
Yeah, like the One Ring.
The One Ring, yeah, for sure, dude. I've kept my face in these One Ring second edition books, man. It's all I can't put them down, bro. The lore is so good, the art is so good, the pages are like parchment like. The One Ring second.
I've never actually played the One Ring.
I haven't either. He gave me the book and it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I never even seen the book. Oh yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
I've got.
Yeah, you're right about the page. The page feels incredible.
Feels like parchment. The ribbon markers, the art, the pencil art is so beautiful.
That's badass. Now I see why it's so expensive too.
You know, the One Ring, like that's like, you know, you can get that book if you can get it on eBay. You can get that book on eBay for about $35.
Oh, what's the one we were looking at? Was that Merp?
Oh, you're probably thinking of the first edition One Ring. The first edition, that's Eldritch Cock for Lamentations of the Flame Princess.
What the fuck?
Is my camera backwards to you guys?
No, it says Eldritch Cock. Yeah.
Okay, it's hilarious because it's backwards to me. Like what it's showing me is backwards.
Let's see. I think
the art in this is incredible.
and I think
I probably shouldn't show anything gory.
it's not like I'm monetized. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
so I've got my copy here.
Oh, whoa! What the
Just said,
fuck?
oh, whoa, what the fuck? That's
That's a spell you can cast, by the way.
Right to it. That's fucking funny. And I think like all the The names
Damn.
in here are like metal related in some way.
Yeah. There's like a Black Sabbath song in there.
Do you?
Oh, dude, Austin. I don't know if you can see that.
What the fuck are those?
He said, "What the? Are those weird long dick things?"
Yes. It's a spell that makes your dick grow 1d10 plus 11, but you don't get any extra blood flow to it.
What the fuck is
What
this?
page is that, Kyle?
Hold on, that's a
Cite your sources.
41.
What the fuck?
That one's
yeah.
so
Yeah,
good.
here it is. Here it is. Yeah, it is called "The Thrash of Naked Limbs." It's a song title from the band My Dying Bride. Have you heard of them?
What in the fuck? No,
My
never
Dying
heard of
Bride,
that.
yeah. So the thrash of naked limbs. Be careful what you wish for, as the saying goes, because for some reason, getting it is supposed to be a problem. That's nonsense. Everyone always knows exactly what they really want and are overjoyed when they get it. Take this spell, for instance. Casting it causes every male member, and by member, you should understand that this means penis, within a radius of 10 feet per level of the caster, grows to a length of D10 plus 10 inches. No, that's feet.
Plus 10.
That's feet, brother. That's
Yes.
that's D10 plus 10 feet long.
Yep.
Bursting through clothing, throwing off cod pieces, and other crotch coverings as it lengthens. The spell doesn't
What the
exactly
fuck?
work as it was intended, as this just affects the length and not the girth of the penises. Peni? Let's call them peni. It makes it sound more scientific and official for some reason, brings to mind octopuses. It does not generate any additional blood in the bodies it affects, meaning that arousal will be a life-threatening state for them, doing 1d10 damage per round. Although after the first round, chances are slim, 10%, that an erection can be maintained after that trauma. Fun fact, this spell was actually invented twice, each for different purposes, both attaining unintended success in exactly the same way. One was made by a completely perverted wizard, redundant, I know, trying to increase the size of his manhood. The other was made by a rather psychotic sorcerer, redundant, I know, attempting to increase the size of a warrior's limbs to make them more effective in battle. If not aroused, people and animals are thusly otherwise affected by this condition. So if you are aroused, you're good. If you've got a boner when the spell gets cast, you're not affected.
That's crazy.
So,
Imagine, like, your dog
yeah,
gets an 11.
encumbrance increases as their limb counts as 3 large items.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Oh, the fuck no. 3 large, and their morale drops to 3, and this automatically checked if their limbs are damaged. +5 to hit, although only a maximum of 1 point of damage is possible to inflict there. So, like, what, if you called a shot? If an affected male tries to surrender, and this surrender is not accepted, the panic and rage results in surging to morale 12 and having +5 to hit in combat until the danger passes. The spell lasts as long as it is funny, for 1 turn per level of the character. There's also a D12 for a miscast if you fuck up casting the spell. On a 1, the limbs are prehensile, controllable by their owners. So, like, you've got, like, a serpentine dick that you can fucking,
Lasso around their neck and choke them out with it.
Choke 'em
You can
out.
use it as
Oh my
like-
god.
You can use it as like
Soviet Russia, dick chokes you.
Yeah. That's so good.
Soviet
Yeah. You can, like,
Russian
wield your
dick
sword with
chokes you. Oh, out of 2, the limbs detach from their owner, becoming independently mobile and hostile. They are
Nope.
they are considered strength and dexterity modifier 0 and will attempt to strangle everyone they encounter en masse if they can. On a 3, the limb's owner also grows proportionally, but due to their mass, they are immobile for the duration of the spell. On a 4, the limbs, urethras, each become a mouth, complete with a voice box. These will loudly exclaim in simple noises their owner's emotional states at all time. This remains so even after the spell ends, and the limb returns to its normal size. So forever, your limb is like, emo, 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 emo.
So
Oh, man. So on a 5, the spell instead affects testicles, which will also grow 1d10 plus 10 feet in diameter each.
I just put the
figured it would be
testicles.
width, or length, so it would just be like long nuts, like long testicles.
What'd you say, Austin?
I said, can I just opt out and roll a 5? Like,
Take it straight to the scrotum.
On a 6, the spell instead affects vaginas, which will all grow to become 10 feet tall, with their owners' bodies contorting in such a way to accommodate having this enormous avenue. What secrets are hidden within?
You know what? You
Avenue
own
is
it, don't
crazy.
you? You have vaginas are magic, don't you?
Yeah, I've got it sitting right here. Yeah, I figured we would look through that one next.
Yes. I've never seen into that one.
You don't have vaginas or magic?
No, but
Oh, dude,
I did want to show this to Austin as well, though. This is like my favorite art from like the rules of magic for Lamentations.
Oh, yeah, Medusa doing it with the guy, and he turns to stone.
Yeah, she's got like
What
the
the
trophies of like stone dudes in the back. I thought that shit was so
That's
hard. I was like,
crazy.
All right.
she got him rock hard.
Ah,
And on a 7+ referred to miscast table from inside the front cover. Then we've got 7. Oh, that's not good. An extra dimensional entity has slipped into this reality through a hole created by the casting attempt. And then it's just other non-dick related things.
That's funny. So they got lazy and they have a whole like table in the front that's like, it's just so we don't have to make 12 actual fucking responses to this. You can just refer to our mediocre list of bullshit.
And
of non-dick related tables.
The
Yeah.
Lordly Rod isn't in this at all.
It's not in my copy. It's I can actually see if I can pull the PDF up. I might still have it on this computer, or actually maybe I have access to my drive-through still. Let me see if I can get on drive-through real quick. Yeah, because the Lordly Rod's dope because it'll give you like a +10 to charisma, and there was like a little detail in it. It was like, if the dick of Jesus is like too offensive to you, you can use other things like his anus. You can be like
Or
like
the dick of Buddha, or the dick of Hare Krishna, Lord Krishna, Lord. You could use like any religious figure's dick, but that's the magical item. It's called the Lordly Rod. Yeah, it's kind of a weird game.
Yeah.
And then there's that is Eldritch Cock, and those are all for like male wizards. Then there's also in turn Vaginas Are Magic, and this is a copy from Free RPG Day. It's a hardcover, very nice for a free RPG. This is a first printing, one of 4,000 copies, and these are all spells for women. And they're all named after like black metal songs. Like here we have "Death Like Silence." You know, that was Euronymous' record label. I think there's also like "Here's My Journey to the Stars." That's a Burzum song.
Yep.
You said yup.
Yeah, I do remember that one.
Yeah, that was a great one. "I Am the Black
It's
Wizard."
a catchy tune.
"I Am the Black Wizards." That's an Emperor song. Yeah, so this one's just full of dope black metal song titles that are also. Here's "Transylvanian Hunger." That's Dark Throne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, believe it or not, I was just trying to turn people on to some of like Dark Throne and shit.
Oh yeah, Dark Throne just came out with a new album pretty recently. Like within
Really?
I don't wanna fuck it up because I don't exactly remember how long ago, but I know that Dark Throne just recently dropped a new album.
What's
Honestly,
the one band with Demon as
Demon Ass. That's Immortal.
Immortal? That's right. Yeah, yeah. Demon ass.
Yeah, so the member I was telling Austin about Immortal, I was getting him into him, and he was digging it. He liked it for sure, and now is a fan. But Demon Az, Demon Az. I was telling him about the member. I'm like, yeah, and Demon Ass, and he stopped me. He said, "Demon Ass."
Demon ass? Wait. Back up. Did you just say
Yeah.
demon ass?
Who the fuck is Demon Ass? Who the fuck is...
No, why the fuck is Demon ass?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna stop laughing. You said in Soviet Russia, "Dick choke you."
Yes.
Yeah, in Soviet Russia, chicken choke you.
Yeah, yeah.
So good. Man,
Dude, Kyle, have you seen how gay the new Ravenloft setting is? The new Ravenloft books? Bro, it's bad. It's so bad. I went into the local game store over on Iowa. I won't mention their name. But the local game store right there
Yep.
and I saw the new Ravenloft shit, bro. I'll have to send you pictures, dude, cuz it's bad. It doesn't feel anything like Barovia. There's like no gothic horror to it. It seems it it almost looks like it could have been a module for the My Little Pony RPG.
Yeah. So they
Oh
went
my
out of their
God.
way to like they deliberately like ruined one of the most iconic
Look up
settings.
look up the cover to the DM screen. Punch that in. The DM screen that came for the new Ravenloft setting, and look at the troop of empowered women that are gonna go defeat the Devil Strahd.
Oh yeah, because they're like The Witcher's doing so good right now. Watch this.
Yeah, this is D&D, right?
This is
Yeah,
which
yeah.
isn't even 5th
5e.
edition. No, it's not 5e, right?
they're one D&D now.
One D&D, because 5th edition's phased out. It's not 5th edition anymore. That's not the most current thing.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast went through this whole thing where they tried to get like every YouTube creator's content that had made supplements for D&D and like try to make it so they fucking owed them money. Like it was like, okay, you put D&D on your product, so you owe us money now. Like because and it was they got so much backlash from it. It was crazy. But I can't believe one D&D still went. I was gonna ask. I was like, did that even go through? Because I felt like it kind of fell flat on its ass.
Well,
But yeah, Hasbro fucking took over, and it's just been a shit show ever since.
Man.
yeah, it's crazy.
As if
Sorry, go ahead.
no, as if you thought it couldn't get any worse than 5e.
Yeah.
And it did, bro. It got way worse. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah.
You see it? You see the
Yeah, it's like the three chicks and the one old dude.
the 3 chicks, none of whom resemble us.
Right, yeah. They're a little olive skin, a little dark skin. This one's definitely Caribbean.
But that's who's going to Barovia now.
Yeah. That's so good.
I'd rather go to fucking Tecumel.
Right, yeah.
Oh hell no. But yeah, I am. I told you I ordered a copy of I6 Ravenloft for AD&D, and I want to play it, dude.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
I was glad.
I'll run it. I don't fucking care. If you, Austin, I'd love to have you play with us if you can manage the time.
Yeah, well, I've got a pretty much open schedule for now, for the time being.
Monday nights are typically, our best, so for me and Kyle. So if you can Monday night, I know it's for like 5. I want to say I6 Ravenloft is like for like 5 to 7 people or something, or 6 to 7, like level 5 to 8. So I don't really know how that's gonna work because I imagine I've got 3 of you. It'll you, Jeff Cape, and Austin. That's 3. So maybe we increase the level a little bit. Maybe I decrease the enemies. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that yet, but
Fuck it, just kill us.
yeah. And if it's a TPK,
Yeah,
fuck it.
TPK.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, if anybody deserves it.
If anybody deserves it, and you're fucking jewel encrusted codpiece.
Oh shit!
No, it was fun though.
I got my fucking drive-through RPG login.
Cool, cool. Yeah, I almost had it printed on demand from there so that I could get like the PDF. But I mean, the PDF is free on the Internet Archive, and I didn't have to wait not only did I not have to wait 4 to 7 weeks for it to be printed and shipped to me, but I also didn't have to support Wizards of the Coast when I just ordered it from eBay.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was like $30, and so at the end of the day, I feel like I made the right call. But I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll play second edition AD&D. I've never played it before, but I do look forward to it. It'll be a good time. It'll be a learning experience for all of us, and it's great to play these esoteric systems. I got a buddy Kyle, and he's always talking about like esoteric games and out of print games, and I'm with it, man. We should be playing stuff that was awesome that just doesn't get love anymore. Just gets so constantly overshadowed by oh shit, what just happened? Oh no, Kyle.
I don't know.
Oh, did it fuck something up?
Yeah, it fucked up the placement of the
Oh, here, let me get rid of that. Hold on, stop streaming. There you go. That better?
let's take a look. Because now I'm fucking full screen. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I forgot how like sensitive that is. That just anything
Oh yeah, but
can fuck up the
yeah,
screen.
it's the one problem with using the Discord hack to get the cameras in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is it sucks. I wish that there was a better way around it, and we'd probably have a more clear picture if we did, but whatever. But yeah, so we should be playing.
I got it right here for you, though. The Rod of Lordly Power.
Oh, read to us, Kyle, what this magical device can do for a party member that acquires it.
Right. So the Rod of Lordly Power is a legendary holy relic, being the preserved penis of the Lord Jesus Christ. Such holy relics are widely believed to have supernatural power, but whether such examples are truly of divine origin or simply whatever happenstance or sorcerous mischief that empowers other magical items remains to be seen. The wielder can perform many miraculous feats with this rod. Divided into 2 categories. These are the standard powers. It can be used as a weapon, giving a +5 to hit. It does no damage, but fully counts as if it did for purposes of disrupting spellcasting and other tasks. So you can use it to break concentration, but you can't use it to kill anybody.
Oh, that's useful.
Yes, sure. With a shake, the rod extends to a 10-foot long and can be used as a 10-foot pole, and is sturdy enough to be used for pole vaulting.
All right, so it's
Pole
a little
vault
flexible. It can bend,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
sturdy.
Dipping the rod into liquid or tapping it onto food releases a cream which purifies the substance, removing any remarkable properties for good or for ill,
A cream.
making it safe to eat and drink. All right. Absent any other substances, a small bite can be taken out of the rod, giving the minimum calories needed for 1 full week. The rod can provide 20 such bites before being so deteriorated that it no longer functions. 1d4 bites will have already been taken from it when it's found. All right. When displayed openly, undead will refuse to approach the wielder of the rod. However, they cannot be pushed by moving towards them with the rod. They will stand their ground and will ache for the opportunity to slay the wielder and take the rod for their own purposes. This great rod of power also has special powers, activated by pointing it at a living target up to 50 feet away. Roll on the following table to determine its effect. The target is healed for 1d20 hit points. The target may gain more hit points than their usual maximum, and these become temporary extra hit points. Okay. Little overheal. The entirety of the target's skin all over their body breaks out numerous small functional anatomical features. Roll to determine what parts appear. Okay, I'm interested. Eyes, mouth, fingers, nose, genitals of the same sex, anuses, whiskers, gills, quills, genitals of the opposite sex. So that's the table. All the
That's
things
insane.
you can grow on yourself. The target immediately communes with a higher power and asks one yes or no question that the referee must truthfully answer. So little meta game breaking stuff. The target is
Yeah.
filled with intense confidence, and during their next attempt at sexual seduction, will find their target both very willing and incredibly easy to please. Once, just once.
Once.
The target is surrounded by an air of importance. They may once command someone, "Take me to your leader," and they will be granted an audience. The target becomes hardened against harm. +5 armor bonus and +5 to saving throws versus effects that cause harm for 1d6 turns. Okay, that's cool. The rod also has some drawbacks. The owner will be burdened by tools of violence. All weapons and armor count double for encumbrance purposes. Oh, that's cool. That's a sweet little effect. The rod abhors material gain. Every day, 1d10% of the wealth possessed by the wielder will mysteriously disappear. Oh shit, it robs you. 9 in 10 women and 1 in 10 men will become obsessed with the rod if they are exposed to it. They will seek to become the wielder's followers. The wielder's followers, refusing to do any useful work, but insisting all their expenses be paid so they can travel with the wielder and at regular intervals handle the rod. Every time one of the rod's special powers are used, there are an accumulative chance, 1%, that the wielder will go blind. Oh shit, there's a 1% chance to go blind.
There's a 1%, and that's pretty low.
I'll take my chances. Trinity, the Poor Pilgrim's Almanac. Have you ever heard of that?
No, go ahead.
That's what the inspiration from the item was taken from. I've never heard of that. Pilgrimage and relics.
I love the Lord as much as the next guy, so I would definitely have to use some other religion's false god.
Yeah,
for sure,
if I found the Lordly Rod,
the Odin.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, how many fucking. Oh man, Varg would never watch our channel again.
Yeah.
Maybe Lord Krishna, from the Bhagavad Gita and the Mahabharata, the Hindu god. I'd probably use his piece. Nice, dude. Is that pewter?
Or
did you 3D print that?
No. I probably could have, but no. My wife came back with this. She went to like there's a Raven in the Cauldron store in Ottawa where she went, and
Cool.
she gets like all the little knickknacks and stuff from them. We also have a very extensive collection of rocks.
I got a couple little. I got this pewter town crier here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your mayor has been misallocating your tax funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got these guys. I haven't worked on them in a while, but these little Napoleonic minis. These guys are from the 70s, and they are made of lead.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I mounted them on this little fucking piece of balsa wood. Yeah, I like little things like that. Small, hard pieces, if you will.
You sound like my wife.
So yeah, there's all sorts of just great games that we can play that aren't modern games that every channel rants and raves about.
Well, I got to run Lasers and Feelings now for you.
Yeah, do you want to run Lasers and Feelings?
I have to. Yeah, there's no way. We have no other option.
Okay, so let's go over then. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Why not?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull that back up.
Oh man, Austin and I took the dice cards from you. You probably have no way to roll anything, huh?
No, I don't.
Well, you can use there's dice roller. You Google dice rollers. If you trust the DM, he can roll for you.
Should I not?
You should trust him. Kyle's trustworthy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to just let it happen. I don't get too butthurt when it doesn't go my way. And I'm also very I'm guilty of like being on the player side. Like sometimes I'll like not play like monsters and shit to be like as aggressive as they probably should be.
Dude, and that's like my biggest problem with DMing is I want the players to win and succeed, and I'll often like fudge things so that they succeed because I just feel bad, like, oh, I can't kill you guys. And you hear so much talk nowadays, at least I do, often in role-playing game videos that I watch, where they discuss the GM versus the player mentality, and how this is not the mentality whatsoever to have, and that you guys are a fucking team, and the DM is your best friend, and fuck no, it's
Right.
it's me versus you. If I don't get to be a character and role play with you guys, I'm gonna use my fucking things that I've got at my disposal, and that's the NPCs, that's the villains, that's the monsters, and they're all here to fuck you up the ass. And that's how I should play. It's not how I do. It's not how I do run games, but maybe it's how I ought to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be fucked in the ass.
Yeah, he didn't sit on the chair for a reason.
Hey, your orientation got fucked up, Austin.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was responding to text message.
Oh no, it's all right. That's more important than the live stream. I think we got one person in the chat, whoever that is. Whoever that one. Shout out to you in the chat, whoever you are watching us. You're
Our only viewer.
You're the real MVP.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Lasers and Feelings, and even if nobody watches it now, it's gonna be preserved in YouTube for a while.
In the data station in Utah.
So if you're unfamiliar, Lasers and Feelings, I first heard about this game in 2016, so a good 10 years ago, when I was a jobless loser alcoholic, drinking my days away and doing literally nothing but getting into Google Hangout sessions and having impromptu games of Mifrog with people from all over the world. And it was a great time in my life, but it was also the worst time in my life, to be sure. But I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot of cool things, and I met a lot of really cool people that I still talk to this day. You guys know who you are. Shout out to you. But Lasers and Feelings was something I came across in that time, and it's always stayed in my mind as something that I thought was interesting, creative, and a blast. I think I've played it twice, 2 times, so this will be the 3rd time, which is going to be a charm. And we'll talk about it a little bit. We'll read through. It's just 1 page. It's a 1-page role-playing game that exists, and we are the crew of the interstellar scout ship Raptor. That is the name of our ship, Raptor. Our mission is to explore uncharted regions of space, deal with aliens, both friendly and deadly, and defend the consortium worlds against space dangers. Our captain's name is Darcy. He has been overcome by the strange psychic entity known as something else, leaving you to defend for yourselves while he recovers in the medical pod. So we are crew members aboard the Raptor, and we're cruising around looking for alien life, good and bad. Our captain is
Looking
Darcy.
for some alien poozy.
Yeah, if that's what you want. I don't know how that's going to work out for you. Could be good, could be bad. But Captain Darcy, he got overcome by a strange psychic entity known as something else, and we are left to fend for ourselves. So, Kyle, if you want to, are you looking at the PDF now?
Yeah. I got the little 1 page pulled up, but I'm also having my AI real quick, like make me a quick little adventure for you guys.
Cool.
Because it's got right here, you can roll 46 and choose from like the adventure creation.
Yeah.
And since I don't know anything about it, I just want to get it put together as quickly as possible for you guys.
Yeah. So then we'll keep talking about it. So we're gonna create our characters. So choose a style for your character, and I guess it's gonna be me and Austin. And Kyle, I wouldn't blame you at all if you give yourself an NPC to play through and come along with us on this journey.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So we have alien, android, dangerous. I guess that's so it's a style. It's not necessarily a race. So alien, android, dangerous, heroic, hotshot, intrepid, or savvy. Which one of those sound good to you, Austin? Alien, android, dangerous, heroic, hotshot, intrepid, or savvy?
I'm gonna go lasers on this and pick android.
Android. All right, that was gonna be mine too. So then maybe I'll. No, don't be.
Two androids.
I think why not dangerous? I'm gonna base my character around a dangerous fella. Yeah, he's the wild card. So then 2, choose a role for your character: doctor, envoy, engineer, explorer, pilot, scientist, or soldier. Again, we've got doctor, envoy, engineer, explorer, pilot, scientist, or soldier. So you're an android, Austin. Any of those roles? Your ring true for
Yeah,
your android?
I'm trying to think. Data was an engineer, was he not?
Oh man, the stupid fucking scribed document. It like just throws fucking unlock this document after an ad. Like I already did the ad, and it's just like it blurred out the fucking document again and made me have to wait through another ad. But here we go. So we're back. So doctor, envoy, engineer, explorer, pilot, scientist, or soldier. So an android engineer could be great. An android doctor could be great. Pilot, any one of them. I'm thinking I'm dangerous. A dangerous explorer sounds good, but maybe a dangerous pilot sounds even better.
Be the pilot. That'd be sick.
Yeah, yeah. And then we'll have to choose a number from 2 to 5. I need a quick 30 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna refill my drink because my mouth is getting dry, and
Oh yeah.
we'll continue on.
Do your thing.
Alrighty, so it's giving me Lasers and Feelings, The Living Planet. You control 2 characters, Captain Vale Core. He's a diplomat captain. Calm, reads situations well, tries to keep things stable. Security. Okay.
All right.
Will, you said dangerous pilot?
I'll be a dangerous pilot, sure. I don't know a whole lot about piloting, but hopefully I'll be able to improvise my way through it. Meow. You good, boy? Come on up. Come on up. Good boy. You're good? Come on. And Austin, you're the android engineer.
Yeah.
So I'll be the dangerous pilot. Franz, sure, Franz Carlson, the dangerous pilot. And then 3.
And I am
Yeah, you are
Data.
Data, the android engineer. So then we'll have to choose a number. Choose your number from 2 to 5. A high number means you are better at lasers, technology, science, cold rationality, calm, precise action. A low number means you are better at feelings, intuition, diplomacy, seduction, wild, passionate action. So then I guess a 3 is a good middle ground. 4 is a little bit better at lasers, and 5 is real good at lasers. And the adverse, 3 being a little better at feelings, and 2, you are an emotional train wreck.
So I'd say like a 4 for me.
You're gonna play it safe.
Yeah.
I'm dangerous. I feel like 2 is dangerous.
Will, what was the name of your pilot?
Franz Carlson.
No. Oh, I have to pump you up. That Franz, right?
I work with a guy named Franz, so that was.
Does he talk like that?
No, he's pretty normal guy. Not foreign or anything. That's his name.
Oh, but that's not fair.
Yeah.
remember Alex? Oh, hey, Alex.
Oh, want to learn to count to four? It's a little bit easier, eh?
Yeah, oh, once you learn to count to four. Dude, yeah, Austin, we were fucking playing through the Trooper, and I was like, well, it's kind of, I'm focusing on these riffs, and I fuck up the timing of the song, and forget where the change happens. And he's like, oh, it become a little easy once you learn to count to four. I should probably mention that the dude is French as hell.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fucker.
I was at the bar with this guy that was a truck driver, and he just so happened to be stopped in our town, and he was fucking his name was Vladimir, and he was
That was his name.
yeah, Vladimir was his name, and he was from Serbia.
I thought he was from
And so
Rivendell.
right. And so but I was sitting there talking to him just bullshit, and the more I drank, I'm like a social chameleon, so like his accents like rub it off on me, and I'm like, glad, no, listen to me. Like, and I'm just like, I can't stop. And I just could not stop it. And I was like, fuck.
That's so good.
But he was just like, yeah, that's how it is. That's funny. But yeah, he was just super like that accent was thick, but he was funny. He was a good dude.
All right. And Data is the Android engineer. I'm going to take down a few notes as well. And I am the dangerous pilot. Which sounds great in theory. So, and then we've chose our numbers. Austin's number is 4, and I will be a 2. I am a purely feelings-based guy. 4, give your character a cool space adventure name, like Sparks McGee or something. So with you, you have a consortium uniform with built-in vac suit for spacewalks, a super sweet space phone camera communicator scanner thing with universal translator, a variable beam phase pistol set to stun usually. The player goal, get your character involved in crazy space adventures and try to make the best of them. Character goal, choose one or create your own. Become captain, meet new aliens, shoot bad guys, find new worlds, solve weird space mysteries, or prove yourself. Keep being awesome is another one. You have nothing to prove.
Got nothing to prove.
All right. So I suppose Franz, he's in it for the adventure, and he wants to explore new worlds. Any idea what is Data's prime directive?
Man, I don't know. To fix shit, I guess.
To fix
To
shit.
fix shit if it breaks.
Yeah, just fix it all. All right, so that's perfect because I have an NPC in mind that's like an anxiety ridden robot that so it'll just
All right. So
it's
then
like a
the next step, the players create the ship. As a group, pick 2 strengths for the Raptor: fast, nimble, well armed, powerful shields, superior sensors, cloaking device, or fighter craft. So we get 2. I like cloaking device, but I feel like it could take away from, as fun as it sounds, I feel like it could take away from fun too. We ain't hiding from nobody, bro. This cat wants my fucking pencil so
But
bad.
so check this out. What if is that your 3-legged cat?
Yeah.
It creeps me out. No, just kidding. So what if the cloaking ability is great against like normal enemies, but I've got this so in this shit right here, it's kind of like it seems like the planet is like breathing and that might be an issue.
Interesting.
So how do you stay cloaked from a planet,
Yeah, yeah. So maybe well armed is gonna, fast and well armed sounds great. For
Yeah.
for a dangerous pilot at least. If everybody on board with that, fast and well armed.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We also have to pick a problem. So Fuel Hog always needs energy crystals. Only one medic pod, and Captain Darcy is in it. Horrible circuit breakers. In battle, councils tend to explode on the bridge. And grim reputation. Captain Darcy did some bad stuff in the past. Horrible circuit breakers sound like a lot of fun for an android that loves to fix stuff.
You said fast and fighter craft, right?
No, let's do fast and well armed. But I guess
Well armed. Okay.
I guess fighter craft would, fast fighter craft is that. But
All right, fast and well armed.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Now you're picking out the problems.
I like horrible circuit breakers. This says in battle, councils tend to explode on the bridge. I like the idea that councils just fucking explode on the bridge.
Horrible circuit breakers.
Can we let's also give us a grim reputation. Captain Darcy definitely did some bad stuff in the past.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we'll take 2. So this says when you do something risky, roll 1d6 to find out how it goes. Roll plus 1d if you're prepared, and plus 1d if you're an expert. The GM tells you how many dice to roll. So if you're prepared, you'll get a +1, and if you're an expert in the field, you'll get +2. So roll your dice and compare each die result to your number. If you're using lasers, science, reason, you want to roll under your number. So, Austin, when you're trying to fix shit, you want to roll under a 4.
Oh, easy money.
If you're using feelings, rapport, passion, you'll want to roll over your number. So then maybe as the dangerous, well, I don't know. I say maybe I should have picked lasers and just been an incredibly feelings-based guy. So 0, if none of your dice succeed. So we're not tallying them up. Each one individually succeed. Oh, here, so it tells us. All right. If it goes wrong, the GM says how things get worse somehow. 1. If one die succeeds, you barely manage it. The GM inflicts a complication, harm or cost. 2. If 2 dice succeed, you did it well. Good job. If 3 dice succeed, you get a critical success. The GM tells you something extra. Tells you some extra effect you get. Sorry. If you roll your number exactly, so if you have laser feelings, you get special insight into what's going on. Ask the GM a question, and they'll answer you honestly. Some good questions. What are they really feeling? Who's behind this? How can I get them to blank? What should I be on the lookout for? What's the best way to blank? What's really going on here? A roll of laser feelings count as a success. So a 4. So if you nail a 4, you gotta get 3 4s. I guess just any success. I'm assuming. Helping. If you want to help someone else who's rolling, say how you try to help and make a roll. If you succeed, give them +1 die. And then we have like specifically GM stuff. So do you have a space adventure created for us, Kyle?
I'm working out a couple of kinks for it just real quick. I just want to make sure I'm not stumbling over it.
Yep, no sweat, brother. We'll sweat over that.
Yeah.
So GM, we'll skip to this, and then GM run the game. So play to find out how they defeat the threat. Introduce the threat by showing the evidence of its recent badness. Before a threat does something to the characters, show signs that it's about to happen. Then ask them what they do. Zorgon charges the mega cannons on his ship. What do? Danila pours you a glass of Arcturon whiskey and slips her arm around your waist. What do? Call for a roll when the situation is uncertain. Don't pre-plan outcomes. Let the chips fall where they may. Use failures to push the action forward. The situation always changes after a roll, for good or ill. Ask questions and build on the answers. Have you encountered a void cultist before? Where? What happened? So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good time. We still have nobody in the chat. Or at least nobody said anything in the chat. If you are in the chat, I hope you're having a good time. Live chat says that there's one. There's one guy or girl. Somebody cares what we're up to. Somebody's invested in Franz. Franz, the dangerous pilot.
All right. So do you guys want me to kind of okay, so right here the concept is the living planet. So that's just kind of like the idea, like the overall idea. But I've got some pretty good details in here. I think if I spring them on you at the right time, it might feel like a great little GM moment for you. But
Awesome.
whenever you guys are ready, I'll start the intro to it.
Awesome. I have this little jar of like my favorite dice that I've had throughout my life. Some of these are old. Like I've had some of these dice in here a very long time. And inside of this little polyhedral chessex container, I don't have a D6. There's no D6.
That's crazy.
No D6 in here.
I just pulled up a I don't got a lot of table space, so I just pulled up a little app. I got the Roll a Die app going.
Look at Austin's getting really into character.
Yeah, he is. The hard hat is sick.
Maybe
I am the engineer.
Here, I'll put the backwards cap on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dangerous.
All right, here's the intro. The ship hums in deep space silence. No alarms, no panic, just routine FTL drift. Then the universe stops behaving correctly. A planet appears ahead. Kepler 9c. Dead world cataloged, logged, forgotten. But your sensors disagree. They show no heat, no atmosphere movement, no life signs, and a heartbeat, buried deep under the crust. Then the ship AI speaks. This world is classified as dead. Update classifications uncertain. Reason? The planet appears to be dreaming. And then it goes into the first disturbance. The ship suddenly receives a transmission. No source, no relay, just signal. We are not Hive. We are before Hive. Do not wake the planet. At the same moment, your anxiety-ridden robot... Oh, let me grab his name real quick. I put it in here. Unit M4. He starts repeating numbers backwards. Engine outputs drop 3% for no reason, and everyone briefly hears something like distant breathing inside the hull. The player entry moment. All right. You are the crew of the Raptor-class exploration vessel. You've dealt with anomalies before, but this one feels familiar in a way nobody wants to explain. All right. What do you guys want to do?
All right. Franz is frantically, he hears the sounds and he starts frantically hitting buttons and pushing things, hollering out phrases. Oh boy, hang on tight, lads. You heard it. Don't wake the planet. Ooh. And he pulls his hat down tight and said, it's going to be a bumpy ride. What's the unit's name? M4?
M4.
Yeah. M4, you chill your ass out. I know how you get.
I have calculated 14,000 outcomes, 13,998, and in unacceptable distress. I wish to be unplugged.
We just came out of light speed, boy. You ain't getting unplugged yet. And he wipes his forehead. Sweat's coming down from him underneath his backwards ball cap. I look over to Data. Data, you seeing this?
Data's eyes are peeled back. looking out the front the bay window of the ship. I'm afraid that I am.
The large planet, you can kind of feel the ship itself being drained of its energy. That 3% just kind of keeps going down, just not quickly, but just periodically. And it seems like the slower you drift towards the planet, it's the everything is starting to go a lot more worse for the ship. What was the problem that our ship has? Horrible
It's a
circuit
horrible
breakers.
circuit
Yes.
breakers, not just in battle. They just suck. They just
Yes. Yeah. They're acting up in a way that we've never seen before.
oh boy, this old clunker, and I start like just smacking the control panel. There's different lights everywhere. There's blue, red, yellow, green, purple, and Franz is whacking them. He's like, "It's son of a bitch," He starts kind of hitting it, trying to like get it to act right. Bang, bang, bang.
M4 is like, you should really just swing that wrench at me and just put me out of my misery. I cannot take these circumstances any longer.
He cocks his head back and laughs a belly chuckle. He says, "M4, I don't know who programmed you, but I like him."
Data
Oh, dear.
Data begins rooting around underneath the control panels, looking for the source of the issue.
Data, you do your thing, I'll do mine, and I start like trying to bring our vessel to a controlled state. Whoa, doggy, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. You feel that, boys? That planet's alive. Yeah, so I guess why not? Let's let the dice. Let's let some dice fall. I guess, if we may. Let's see how well I do with my fucking bashing the control panel and trying to get the vehicle under control. And I guess Austin's under there trying to repair some circuit breakers. Data.
And these are laser checks for everybody, right? Or is yours specifically feelings only, Will?
I'm a 2. Yeah, I'm a 2. So
okay.
I'm fucking feelings.
Okay. I'm gonna say that attempting to gain control of the ship is we're gonna give it a risky roll. So 1d6. So add 1d6 if prepared. I'm gonna say you had some preparedness to it.
So
well, actually, really, you're the pilot, so you're the expert, right?
So I rolled a so I got a 6 and a 3.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I got the job.
Yeah. Okay. So does it has me picking out does it have me picking out success?
So
like
let's
the
see
DC?
here. So if you're using lasers, you want to roll under your number. So I gotta
There it
roll.
is,
I gotta roll a 1 always if I'm fucking using lasers.
Okay.
So
shit.
So I failed both my die rolls.
Wait, what? That's crazy. You like auto fail everything.
I'll fail anything that has to do with anything technical.
Damn. Okay, let's do Data's you're doing the laser check for trying to figure out what the issue is with the circuits.
So you're gonna have to roll for him though.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so give you the expert. So it's yep, so we'll give you 2d6 on that. Oh, 24. There we go. Start. Stop. All right. Oh shit. All right, 2 2s, so a 4.
So he got 2 2s. Both of those are under his number. So he popped the circuit breakers back. I take it.
Yes. All right. Yeah, you wedge your flathead screwdriver into the panel and it pops open and you can just clearly see what's going wrong. There's like sparks flying everywhere. You got the wires are all just like starting to like burn up a little bit.
As I'm fixing it, I turn to M4 and I point the screwdriver at him and say, "I'm fixing you next."
Oh dear. Panic accepted. Panic preferred. Panic shared state.
And
Perfect.
So I'm like, this son of a bitch ain't doing what I need it to do. And I'm whacking more shit, trying to figure it out as everything's fucking vibrating and fucking.
The AI speaker comes over the ship again. And it says multiple input sources detected, resolving conflict. And then like there's like red lights that have been like kind of flashing down. Everything kind of goes quiet for a second. The lights are still going. And then they just the natural light to the ship comes back. Consensus: Kepler 9c is not outside the ship. Kepler 9c is also inside the ship.
Inside.
And Kepler 9c was the planet.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean, AI.
That makes no sense.
Yes.
All right. Well, at least we got the ship under control. I knew I would. I did that. I always do. I got us here, didn't I? And what do I maybe see out of the big screen or the hollow vision fucking thing?
Right. So we're gonna say something fancy like the like maybe you're like the when you look out of the front of the ship, there's actually like a HUD to it. Like you can actually see like it's kind of like the inside of Iron Man's suit where he's got like the know like all the interfaces and stuff, and you can kind of see things, and you got all the fancy shit that nobody really understands, but you got things that like all of us really understand. Like, oh, that's the clock right there, right? That's the time, and you notice that the clock is incredibly wrong. Like it originally said like maybe something like 2, but now it's saying like 23. So like maybe just before midnight or something like that. And then the date you notice is also 30 years off.
Boy, now the god dang screen is messing up too. Look at this. And Franz is pointing at the HUD, and it says we gone 30 years. I know I was doing warp speed to get here, but I sure didn't expect that. Something's amiss, I gotta say.
30 years in the past.
30 years in the past. M4, you
Backwards.
that?
I believe we are being referenced. I am not sure what's going on. 30 years, isn't that when I was assembled?
It just might be. So
let's see what we got.
So yeah,
The
Franz
ship,
is
the ship is now holding a stable orbit. The when Data cracked open the circuits and he rearranged them in the ways necessary, and everything's just normal now. And it seems like that alone fixed it. All right, and then we got some details here. 1 second. Yeah, so you guys have complete control over the ship.
all right. Good job, Data. And I give you a big thumbs up as I'm manning the ship. Well, I wish Captain Darby was here to see this though. Dang fool got that sickness back at the last planet. I told him not to go into that shack, whatever it was. I told him. He's got that bit of a
Captain
reputation.
Darcy always was impulsive.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he's got kind of a reputation for it. But yeah, this old dog will handle whatever this dead living planet throws at us. I ain't afraid of nothing. You see his head twitch a little bit.
Data would like to check his personal clock.
Nice.
Yes, so how do you want your device to be? Do you want like are you like a steampunk engineer style, or are you just like more like like just I don't know if you know anything about what the fuck is it called? Oh, never mind, I can't think of the video game right now, but it's a pretty badass little building game. But do you have a preference on how you're set up or anything? I don't want to describe you and you'd be like, that's gay.
No, yeah. No, he's got a panel that just pops open on his arm that like reveals something underneath it.
Like
kind of Pet Boy, Pit Boy from Fallout. Yeah. That's cool. All right, yeah. It's reading exactly as the ship is, the same date, and when you look at the date, you get a little slight twinge of deja vu from it, and it's almost like a sickening feeling. Like you're like, fuck, this was like one of the worst times, but I can't remember why.
Franz,
Yeah, what's going on, Data?
this is not good.
It'll be fine. You and that damn M4, you robots always worrying. Ain't nothing to worry about.
I don't have feelings, but I think I'm beginning to understand what fear is.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a fucking android. I'm over here telling you get like gut feelings and shit. That's hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Your the memory that like your accessible RAM is just, it feels really jumbled when you think about, you know, because you can go back and kind of you can recall like dates and stuff like that. It's pretty it's well cataloged inside of your memory and stuff. But this little section, the numbers are just kind of messed up, and like the code just doesn't seem right for that, just as even as a robot, you can't really discern what that is right there. It's like there's like an error in it.
Something is not
You're,
right
you're
about
getting
this at all.
you're getting a 404 error for that date.
Date not found.
Yeah. The
So what is the what does the planet look like? Can we see like through the atmosphere?
yeah. So it's like a dark gray with like there's like some like protruding like points coming out of it, but then there's like dark crevices that have like there's no like light really extruding from it. You think if this planet were to turn on right now, like all the holes would like glow red maybe. But yeah, it looks really desolate.
All right. Yeah. So I'm looking inquisitively. I look over the data. You ain't got nothing to be scared of. You sound as bad as M4, you two weenies. Captain Darby ain't here, so I'm gonna say we ought to go down there and just take a look. Let's collect some samples, do whatever kind of engineering shit that you like to do. Right? Let's go see. We got our spacesuits. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, Captain.
I'm not the captain. Captain's in there with chlamydia or whatever he got.
I don't normally put my trust in you, Franz, but please get us out of the ship if the planet thinks that it's in here.
Well, then we should go in the planet, if you ask me. And I'm gonna go ahead and just smack the drive lever forward a bit and start taking us in.
Yeah, right as you go to push the ship out of orbit, the engine responds instantly. Too instantly. As if the maneuver was already approved.
Oh.
The AI comes over, descent path confirmed.
All right, yeah.
And then
just like I wanted it to. He's like trying to act calm and confident, but he's also a little unnerved by this. Like, oh boy, shit, everything's fine, guys. We're doing good. This is exactly what I did. I got the touch.
yes, and so the ship starts moving at an incredible speed, and M4 says, "I would like to note we are not falling towards the planet. The planet is aligning itself under us. This is very generous behavior for something classified as dead."
Yeah. Well, I think I've seen this, but I've seen this. This is not totally unheard of.
This is absolutely unprecedented.
I shoot a look over.
How am I going to fix this?
The thrusters respond before input completes. Course corrections. Everything just snaps into place, and like the ship is just like real level. It's almost like tractor beam being pulled into the planet.
All right. Have I
almost as if it's trying to help you fly.
Yeah, say, is it kind of like lane assist in like a newer car, or have I like kind of lost control now? Like my
Yeah, if you attempt to kind of steer it in a different direction, or to like even turn on like the AC, it just doesn't really agree with you, and it just the ship seems to have one goal, and a new diagnostics appears over the HUD, and it says entry trajectory agreed, thermal load acceptable, planetary consensus, hull integrity expected to remain symbolically intact.
Yeah, I holler out. AI, I know you get scared about my piloting too, but you don't have to do all this. I've got it under control. It's not the first time I've taken us down onto an alien world, and you know that.
Just then there's a folder, like a little like a file folder that pops up on the HUD, labeled Black Orchard recursion events.
Ah, Black Orchard incursion events. You see that data?
Where have I heard that name before?
Your memory, the code in your memory data, it starts to the numbers start to like kind of flip around inside of it. You know, your binary is actually becoming, you know, it's doing like fours and fives and shit, and then it all just kind of locks in place. In Black Orchard, it's in perfect binary, you know, the 10010, and then it almost clicks for a second, like you put the date to the name of Black Orchard, but you don't know what Black Orchard is just quite yet. That data is still to be reviewed and revealed.
Okay. Perplexed, I asked Franz, "Have you heard of this before?"
I have not, but it sounds like something that I'd like to visit with a beautiful woman in the fall. Can you open the file for us, Data?
Oh yeah. I try to open the file.
Yeah. Give me a laser check. So what do we do? I'll give you the expert on this. We'll do you 3d6 or 2d6 on that. Start and stop. 2 5s.
Which are both over.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
He fails on both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The you go to open it, but it wants a password, and the it's got crazy parameters for the password. It's like a minimum of 460 characters, and it requires keys that the keyboard does. Like it wants things that the keyboard's not even. It's like old technology. It's like from 30 years ago. You know, like 30 years ago, it's like incredibly out of date. Like nobody would even fly a ship from 30 years ago because they're like that shit would fail like bad. So it's like nobody even uses this keyboard anymore. It's like you got so many, you know, problems with it that they just couldn't even. They're like, get that out. We don't even use it no more.
And are we still feeling this pulsing breathing? Is it getting? Is anything about our atmospheric pressure changing?
Yeah. So
I assume we're still on kind of like our descent or our alignment.
Right, yeah, right. Like you notice that the planet is getting noticeably closer. You can start making out details in the land itself. And M4 is like, I have determined the probability of safe landing is 0. I've also determined the probability of unsafe landing is 0. I'm concluding reality is no longer using my math. I would like to go home now.
Oh
Yeah, M4 is like normally like pretty like, you know, having issues, but normally is like it's like cryptic you know, accuracy. Like even it'll say something stupid and silly, but it's always accurate. And this is just not making any sense for it. You're just like, all right, everything's 0. You don't know what the hell's going on. We're 30 years in the past. Okay, so surely like, you know, something like M4 just being developed around that time, you know, we're probably noticing some issues here. But
Don't you worry. And I place my hand up in the air with reassurance to M4. I learned to pilot on a vessel well over 30 years. I learned to pilot on the old Z645. If you remember those things.
Terrible devices. They were basically death traps.
Yeah, so I got us M4. Don't you sweat. And I shoot a uncertain eyebrow raise over to Data.
Data, as you look out of the front window of the ship, and you notice that the ground, once the ground comes into view and you're seeing these details, it's not rock, it's not soil, it's something that behaves like it's remembering what those things are supposed to look like, almost like a hologram.
I don't think I don't understand. M4, I believe I share your sentiment.
You damn
We don't
robots.
we don't know if it's the planet that's causing, you know, like malfunctions, or if we're actually back in time type of thing. But you also notice that it's also portraying water as well. Like it's got like oceans and shit like that. And Will, your character Franz is definitely noticing this as well. He sees water.
It's just some water. That's a rare find out here. Boy, I
And
hope we are back in time 30 years because I'm going to go back to high school and fuck everyone.
30 years. all the ones that ever turned you down, you're gonna get them back with your adult penis now.
Yeah. What's the name of that spell?
Oh, and we'll spit my drink. No. All right. You see a landing zone that it appears exactly what you would want to aim for. You're like that will hold the ship right there. That's the spot.
All right. I point out to the HUD. I said, "There we go, boys. That's our spot. Downward thrusters go." I start pulling levers and hitting buttons. Oh boy, hang on tight.
You hit a button that allows the ship to lock onto a landing site, and the ship AI landing site selected, landing site recognized, and then there's a long pause. Landing site previously occupied by this exact moment.
Huh.
And then the ship lands perfectly. No impact, no dust. You simply just touch down. There's your ship doesn't seem to affect the planet at all. Like there's the ground doesn't shake. There's no like not even a slight jarring of impact when you come down on it.
Yeah, I say over to Data and M4. I say, boy, if Captain Darby could have seen that landing, I might have got a promotion.
Perhaps a demotion. We have landed on something that knew we were coming before we left.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Lasers and Feelings.
Yeah, Lasers and Feelings.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I'll see you later.
Oh, you gotta read? I'm gone.
I'm not playing shit to do with feelings, bro. You're gay.
No, it's the reading. You don't want to read it.
That's gay too.
Yeah, readings for queers. Yeah.
So more like a demotion.
Yes.
Demotion my ass can't get downvoted any lower than what I'm currently sitting at. Shit. Damn Darby.
Data says, go ahead.
No, I was just going to talk about his questionable past. No, go ahead.
Oh, Data says, I'm not entirely convinced that you've done anything.
You talking about robot? What have you done?
Data is implying that you fell into this position by pure luck.
Luck had nothing to do with it. I told you, Z645. Remember? And I hit another fucking button.
And right as you do that, the ramp lowers automatically, and it wasn't the ramp button that you just pressed. The ship is just opening the hatch.
All right, boys. I assume but no airlock or anything has been. All right, so
Yeah, no, the airlock. So like that, as the hatch, you hear the hiss of the hatch as like the air that is in your ship escapes, but nothing else comes in. The air feels dead, like nothing's breathed this air. No, there's nothing living in this air. There isn't there's no scent that comes with it either, and you guys don't even have like you, especially Franz, don't even have your suit on or anything like that,
right.
But you can still breathe, so you don't need it. You're just like, oh, I'm just allowed to be here. It has an atmosphere.
Franz starts looking around like confused at the screen. He's like, Data, can you make out the atmospheric readings here?
I was just about to ask if I could.
Yes, absolutely. You pop open your little your Pit Boy style little interface, and it's everything's just zeroed out. All your percentages are zeros. Your like any bars that would be in the interface are just in the red, and it's showing that Franz should be suffocating, eyes bulging out of his head like fucking like Total Recall.
Exploding.
Yeah, his arm should be blasting off of his body,
I
developing disgusting tumors. Like,
Data turns to Franz with an ashen expression in his face, totally drained of color, and says, "I am meant to fix, but I am broken."
Oh, don't you just worry yet. And Franz will push himself up from the council. He'll reach over to the side seat. He'll grab his little laser pistol and he'll stick it in his side. He said, "We got some exploring to do, boy. Looks like I don't even have to suit up. Come on!" And I'll start heading toward the hatch.
when you get to the bottom of the ramp and you take your first step onto the planet, you notice that there's like it's like grass on the ground, but it's like simulated grass. So like when you step onto it, it reacts as if you did step onto it, but it doesn't. Like the sound that it makes, you hear it in your head rather than like with your ears. It's like like the crunch of grass a little bit, and like the sound of it's like it's more of a memory. Like you're remembering what that sounds like, looks like, and feels like. But there's you under your foot, you can kind of feel. You're like there's like it's almost like I'm just standing on like a flat ground, and like the ground is pretending to be, it's almost like simulated.
Boy, yeah. As soon as I step off, I go to take another step and my foot kind of falters. I get a weird sinking feeling in my gut. This strange deja vu feeling that I don't like. Oh boy. Whew. And I take another slow step and I hear
Ooh, one more step.
inside my mind. I say, well, this is different. And my first thought is wondering what Data and M4 are going to think. I bend over and I run my fingers through the grass.
Yeah, you don't feel it with your fingers, but like in your mind, you're like, man, this would be like it would have that same gritty stickiness that like freshly dewed grass would have, and like you imagine the sensation of like wetness on your hand, and like as you run your hand through the grass, it almost like this is the reason that you can tell it's like kind of simulated is that like it takes a second to respond to you, like maybe you run your hand kind of quickly through it and you phase through the grass for a second and then it lays down.
Oh doggy. And I look out and I look up at the horizon. I look at the landscape.
Do you want to so it's got some options here that you kind of like prompts for you. Do you want to so I'll take that as you kind of like scanning the environment,
Yeah, I'm
perhaps?
taking a look around, yeah.
Okay, all right. So it's got scan environment as lasers. I'm assuming it's using like technology to scan the place. Do you want to pull out like some kind of like high tech binoculars or something like that? They can like
Sure, I'll
read.
use I'll use the little fucking the little data scanner fucking device that I'm equipped with. I'll take that, open up the scanner section. Maybe it's got some kind of thermal dynamic sensors and all sorts of stuff like that. And I say, well, we're gonna have to process this, and I'll start panning it across the horizon.
Go ahead and roll me your lasers.
Oh god, I gotta hit a 1. All right, the die falls. It's a 2. So hey, that's my number.
Two.
Hey, that's my number.
Okay, so right on.
Hey, there you go.
Yep.
That's
Laser
laser feelings.
feelings.
Yeah.
Laser feelings. Yes. That's so good. Okay, so you pull the device up. None of the interfaces on it. Like normally it's got like little like green HUD inside of it, and like like it's got like distance trackers and like the thermal reading and stuff, but it's really like you're just looking through like a pop bottle, like a or not a pop bottle, but like a water bottle.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're just looking through the lens, and it's not giving you really any extra information, but you do see something in the distance, and it moves.
Oh shit! I take a step back. I fall on my back foot. I'll
And
be.
when you take a step back, you notice that it shifts in a position as well, not really like coming towards you,
Uh,
but not away from
all
you,
right, all right.
just
I guess
adjusting to you.
my laser feeling question that I'm allotted would be range. The range finder. Do I get a distance?
Yes, and so here's something that I was thinking about too for that device. The distance lines, that's purely like it's like burnt into it. It's not actually like a system. It's actually like it's like an iron sight almost for
Sure,
you,
yeah.
and you're like yeah, this thing's probably like 100 feet out there.
100 feet. Hey, Data, Data! And I holler back to him.
Uh, Data looks up from the grass and looks over. What? What is it?
Use your fancy robot eyes. Take a look out there, boy.
Data uses his fancy robot eyes to look at what he's pointing at.
Okay, give me lasers. What do you you get 2, right? Yep. I just have your lasers just ready to go. It's already where's my mouse? There it is. Boom. All right, 2 twos.
Two
So
twos.
both those are under, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Um, so your eyes are just they're zooming in on it, and it's subtle at first. Yeah, like eyeball fucking. Yeah. So if hold on, I was like describe this real quick. All right. Okay, so it's not moving like it's walking or crawling. It's more like the landscape is briefly forgetting what it agreed to be. You know, like well, I think that was supposed to be a tree, but it's like sometimes in the distance the tree kind of looks like a person maybe, or like like it'll be like a sign with like the tree overhanging. Like oh, that kind of looks like a creepy ass creature, but really it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. And okay, at the edge of the landing zone, about a kilometer out. Okay, it's at a kilometer. I said 100 feet. I don't think that's the same. um, it does a quiet wrong thing. The terrain does. A ridge of black, glassy ground shifts upward slightly, then pauses, not rising, not growing. More like it's checking whether it's allowed to exist in that position, and then it settles. And then on the second look, when the crew focuses it on it again, it changes. Now it looks like a tall formation of stone-like structures, too symmetrical to be natural, almost like a skeletal tower made of layered geology. Um, but the edges keep misaligning. You know, it's like it's glitching to an extent. It's trying to be something, but it's like your memory at the moment. It's not. It can't really latch on to anything. It can't agree to be a one solid thing, one uniform object. But it's trying to be something.
Yeah. I look over my
I
shoulder and I look back out. I look over at Data. I don't feel too good, boy. What are you seeing?
I relay to him what I was seeing, and
Yeah.
I say, yeah, something is definitely not right here.
Well, now's no
M
time to be
M4
scared.
pipes in. I would like to report a visual inconsistency. The object is not moving. We're updating our definitions of object. It is behaving like it's only present when observed.
All right, kind of like that the double slit experiment from a few hundred years ago.
That was proven to be incorrect.
And you see him like look dumbfounded, like he didn't know.
I actually only saw a thumbnail about it. I didn't look into it.
Yeah. So let's go observe it then, boys. Come on. And I start
Yes.
walking.
Yep. And then just as described, everything within your immediate vicinity, like anything like 10 feet away from you, it's almost like if you had a little bit of alcohol in you, or maybe if you were under the influence of something, you would be none the wiser. You would have no idea that the ground is not really how it's supposed to be. Even when you come up to trees, the way the leaves, the detail in the leaves, and then when you look at them, you're just like, man, that's exactly how I would imagine a leaf moving on a tree if I was to explain it to somebody. Everything within the immediate vicinity is just perfect for you, almost perfect.
Boy, it's almost like
Yeah.
it's almost like it's creating itself around us or something.
As if the planet's dreaming.
No. That's deep. That's deep, Data.
Yes.
Only a robot would think of something like that.
Yeah, and he's absolutely right. Data, you right as you mentioned the word dreaming, your memory starts to alter again, and the classification it says unresolved structure, agreement required, and then it says structure matches Black Orchard, architecture style, partial,
Uh,
and that should not be
agree.
possible.
Agree.
You're trying
Agree
to
what, boy?
enter the command. You're trying to enter the command, and it's just giving you little errors.
Oh God,
You
something's
good?
not right. Something is not right at all.
I I put my hand on my pistol, my laser blaster.
You
I seem to be malfunctioning.
Be all right. You just, probably need some oil or something.
Franz, when you look out at the structure that can't seem to decide what it wants to be, from being a pilot, when you look at it, you're like, man, is that like a navigation hazard buoy? Is it telling me I can't land here? Like, it's something meant to like warn ships away, except it's planted on land.
Yeah, and I'll tell Data, hey, that looks awful familiar over there. That's like we see those when we're trying to land on a normally populated airspace, and it's not all right. You can't land there. This is I think, is it? Fuck.
When when you look at the buoy, it actually like flashes a memory into your head, and you see it's like a document, and it says official report says the station was biological in nature. Entire crew went silent after contact. Quarantine protocols failed.
And where did that
You just
come from?
remember looking at a sheet. You remember that you were like at a desk, and it was like you were talking to like a peer that kind of oversees like your ship missions and stuff like that, and it was just real quick, like, and like you remember Darcy right next to you for that, and Data, and M4 hadn't existed at that point. He wasn't even built.
Boy, this is all real familiar. You remember? Oh man, I start thinking back about the captain. See, I feel real uncomfortable, boys, but, well, you know me. Danger's my middle name. Let's keep pressing onward. I mean, he's real unsure of himself, but he's not he's not the one to get spooked so easily, or at least not to let the others see it in him. And it's probably pretty hard to hide at this point. He's having like flashes in his mind of, quarantines and fucking, people suited up in like hazmat gear and shit, and he can't remember none of what. It's all just like fleeting at the edge of his memory. And he's pressing onward, looking back toward the ship. So I assume we've walked at least a little ways, I look back at the ship. And I suppose to see how the ship looks from the distance that we're at now, and I guess the terrain between us and the ship, and I guess get an eye visual view of what's behind us now.
Yes. Okay. When you look back, you expect to see the Raptor sitting where you left it. Engine heat fading, ramp lowered, familiar silhouette against like alien ground. Instead, there is a ship. Just not that version.
It's the 465.
Yes.
The Z645.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I do. And it's like the old shitty paint job that it always had. It's got damage from when like space pirates were fucking doing drive-bys on you guys.
It's got like the old like the year 3300 pinstriping that was real popular at the time.
Right. Yeah, it's got antennas sticking off of it. Like,
I whistle back and say, "Look at that! You see that?"
M4 says, I have detected 4 simultaneous truths about our vessel. I would like to recommend we pick one and pretend it is correct. I'm not sure I am inside the correct one.
Boy, I took my pilot's test in that thing. What the fuck?
Oh dear.
I think we need to wake the planet.
Wake the planet.
Okay.
How are you gonna do that? With a
I
You
don't
can
know.
try
Data starts jumping up and down,
shoot your
stomping.
shoot your laser at the ground. See what happens. Do it.
Yeah, shoot my leg, pull out the laser pistol, and start dumping shots at the ground.
Whoa! I jumped
Does he
back.
need a laser roll for that?
I think that would be a laser roll. Yeah.
Okay, so are you proficient in the lasers at all?
Yeah,
Probably
because
not.
he's because I think laser
Well, the
is
Oh
laser
yeah,
pistol,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm getting you guys mixed up. All right, so two d6. Here you go. And stop. A 6 and a 4.
one's over,
Oh,
one's one is his number, so he's got laser
one is my
feelings.
number.
He 4 is his number, yeah. So
Okay, perfect. All right. So yeah, when you shoot your laser at the ground, you the like hologram seems to like pixelate and kind of like it spreads out, because you at that moment you wouldn't know exactly what it would look like to shoot grass like this, but it kind of it reveals a floor that's it's just kind of gridded out, and the floor is like it's like a eggshell white, like real like very much like a oh fuck, I can't even think of something to compare it to, but like VR, like a VR floor type of thing, like virtual reality. Like this is just the base floor, and it's easy to project images onto this. It doesn't mute the colors or anything like that. It just looks best here. So,
does it
but as it blasts away, the pixels kind of come back together, and the grass kind of.
do I see this next to him, or does it still appear normal to me?
No, it reacts the same way just for you as well.
Uh,
Well, Mr. Engineer, what the fuck do you suppose that was?
I
That don't look
haven't the
organic to
slightest
me.
clue. No, not at all. I guess my laser feelings question would be like, what does the material appear to be? Like, I know it looks real, but upon closer examination, like, what would it reveal?
Yeah. So when you get real close to it, it's more like like you can kind of see through like the hologram of it, and it's like a high tech like the floor has like a digitizer in it. Like the floor is basically a screen,
I
and
tried
you
really hard.
understand it as like a screen.
Um, in a fit of inspiration, I look at M4 and say, if we are to believe that one reality is true, then maybe we should concentrate that on the fact that none of this is true.
You fucking robots.
Franz is like, what the fuck? All right. With that, Data, give me a feelings check.
Oh boy, here we go.
So you got to roll over a 4.
So, okay, and what do you how many dice does he get for that?
Well, if he's prepared, he'll get 2. If he's an expert, he'll get 3.
I'm definitely not prepared.
Okay. So would you get a minimum of 1? Is that all I can give
Well,
you?
yeah,
Yeah.
1 die. Yeah.
Okay. So 5
That's over, so he failed.
Wow.
failed. Okay.
Right? That's how
You're
it works. Over is lasers, or hold on, let's take a look. Oh, no. Over is feelings. So if you're using feelings, you want to roll over your number. So that was a feelings roll, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
He
hit.
gets over the feeling.
Yeah,
It's all
he
right.
hit.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, you're able to you and this part only works for Data if Franz doesn't pass his check to you. Pass your feelings check for me real quick.
Me?
But yeah, Data, when you look at the ground, that immediate 5 feet, not the full 10 feet, but the 5 feet, you can pretty much erase it into a perfect circle and see the ground.
Yeah. So I got a 4. This is over
Four.
my 2. So I passed the feelings.
Okay. Perfect. Yep. And then when you guys stand close enough together, it kind of makes like a Venn diagram almost, like where like two
Yeah.
ovals kind of touching each other, and then so you can kind of cover some ground right there. M4 is completely useless in this situation. He can't even he has no perception of it. He's just like, I can't manipulate this in any way. But when you
Yeah. I look at Data. I say, hey, this is your field, boy. I just fly ships.
right as you say flying ships, you and you got. I'm assuming you guys are still kind of looking at the ship too, right? Though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll say we're looking back at the Z645 with its bitchin' pinstriping and antennas.
It really takes you back. So you you hear a sound as if you're inside of the ship, specifically the what is it, the F, what is it,
The
let me write it
Z645.
down.
Z465.
Z645, that'll be easy to remember.
I hear the turbos firing up and humming.
Yep, as if you're in the ship. Yep.
Oh
And
boy.
and you look above the ship that's been sitting there this whole time, and it seems like another ship exactly like it lands right in its place, and it sits there for a second. It lands perfectly. It doesn't make any extra noises or anything. Actually, by the time it gets like really close to the ground, it stops making noise. You can't really like perceive the noises other than what it sounds like on the inside of the ship. And it's got like the dampeners and stuff like that, so it kind of muffles the sounds that the ship makes on the outside. It's usually much louder on the outside.
Boy, Data, I've seen a lot of things on a lot of worlds side by side with you, Captain M4, and I gotta say, I never saw nothing like that before.
Hmm.
And I give a
I'd
curious
say you
look.
guys are probably about like 45 feet from the ship, I'd say. Glancing at it, this you guys have been walking just for a couple seconds or whatever, but you see uh, the hatch open and the ramp comes down.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, we've got visitors.
Boy, if I'm not mistaken, I'd say that I'm about to come walking out of that motherfucker any moment. Oh,
M4's like, I fear we must not witness this.
what do you think will happen if I shoot myself, M4?
I've I've discovered 5 million outcomes, and the most fun I've had was envisioning your head exploding.
Ah, real funny. A real wisecracker you are, ain't you? Well,
Data looks over at Franz and says, "Is this your questionable past?"
that's the captain, but
Yeah.
I'd say mine's probably at least
Oh,
a
it's
little
Captain's
questionable.
questionable past. Yeah, that's right.
Data, how long you think we
Okay,
got?
I was bad. I was bad, but it wasn't Darcy bad.
Yeah, I wasn't Darcy. Data.
Or is everybody good on time? It's 12:48 here.
Oh yeah, I mean it is what it is.
Okay. Good. I'm good.
Yeah. So Data, how according to your little fancy wristwatch there, how long you think we got before I come walking out of that gate? Say it is us.
I look at my time.
Yep. It's time is moving with you, but it's still just kind of where it is, like where you guys landed. It's almost like you guys landed in a time rather than like, time traveling is one thing, but like, yeah, the clock is moving, but it's just like it was at like 30 years ago.
I'd say about 9 seconds.
All right. I'm going to level with you, fellas. I don't know what to do right now, and it's not often I say that.
M4 pipes in. I know you normally think that my panic is just mere malfunction, but I fear we should run.
Run.
I agree.
All right. So, and like I'll start running like before I even start shouting run, like I'm already sprinting. Run!
Data, as you're spinning around to follow suit, you the last glimpse that you catch at the ship, like because the floor is just a little bit lower than like the wall of the ship that kind of exposes like the ramp part. So you see boots, and you see three sets of legs. One of them is definitely yours, and one of them you're convinced is Darcy's, because Darcy always wore these very like ceremonial boots, you know, like it made him feel like really important to wear these boots that they're actually like instead of like wearing like your you know your camo and stuff like that, he wears like his like parade outfits and shit like that. So when he goes on missions, it makes him feel like really important. And
Yeah, I
then
like decorated.
yeah, decoration. Yeah, the decorated part. And so, and then right next to that, you remember these fucking god awful, like they smelled terrible and they're just ugly. They're all beat to shit. You remember them vividly as Fran's old boots as you're
After
turning around and you guys are bolting.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
running. I'm
yeah, I'm hauling ass as fast as I can after Franz.
All right, perfect. Um, yeah, you guys, you leave that come behind you and
hi,
Franz, you actually have to you got to grab M4 by the arm because he's just got the one wheel, you know, and so he's kind of slow actually. So he's like skipping across the ground and shit like that, and he's just like,
how
wow,
does
like he's complaining.
how does like the what I forget the fucking name for it. I've been trying to think of it and I can't.
The simulation, the hologram.
Like No Man's Sky. What do they call that? As it like generates as you experience it.
Oh yeah. So it's a yeah, right. So perceive field of vision type of stuff. Um uh am I getting close?
There's a name for it. Like as like it.
Procedurally generated.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
as it like generates as
And
it's
that is
happening.
exactly
Like it
what's
didn't
going on.
exist before, but as you encounter it, it's being created. But it's also somehow like drawing from our memories and shit. So yeah,
Exactly.
as I'm moving pretty quick. Grab back, pull the fucking robot. How is reality perceiving around me?
Right. So you have a memory of walking through this same little section of land before, and you know you remember everything. Like the grass was real back then. The trees were producing real fruit and things like that. And but with last time you came through this specific section of the ground, you were walking. So the running kind of rushes the memory past you, and you're running so fast that you're starting to see a little bit beyond the hologram. Really, you're not experiencing it like it wants you to experience it, like you have experienced it before.
All right, so I'm gonna I'm kind of acknowledging this, realizing it, and say pick up the pace, Data, and I'm gonna try to push myself. If you want to make me roll like a feelings or something,
Yeah. Let's go feelings for that.
yeah. I'm gonna push myself and try to run. You know, I'm gonna sprint, overcome my
Yeah, it's the will
yeah.
to push past the fear.
Bear with me. Shit.
And feelings you got to roll below, right? Or is
Feelings.
it above?
Feelings are above, and
Okay.
I've got a 2, and I rolled a 6.
Perfect. All right, sweet. Yeah, so you almost feel like you're escaping the illusion, and in the distance, it's just kind of like it's like it's like nothingness for a little bit, like as far as um like air debris and stuff like that. But you see like a fog in the distance. It's almost like it's meant to cut your field of vision off. Like, you know, like it doesn't want you to really like, you know, some people just have better eyesight, maybe are using like tools to kind of see further, you know. It seems like it doesn't want you to see beyond that, you know, your field of vision right there, that little just in your bubble. It doesn't really want you to see past that, but
The ice wall.
it's just like a grayness.
Oh shit. Yeah. So I guess I've got nothing more to do than to just keep fucking running.
Yep. Here, let me get the next little like prompt going. Data, what do you you see Franz booking it in front of you, you know, dragging him for like just skipping off the ground. No sparks are being made or anything like that, but the same thing is like when you blasted the ground, you know, it's kind of, you know, the where it's trying to they might be just a little bit outside of your field of vision where you're getting past the illusion, but it's just kind of breaking up the pixels and they're kind of reconstructing before you get to it.
Why are we in our own memory?
You tell
As
me, I didn't know you fuckers had
we are
memory.
visitors in our own memory.
Other than the one they installed in you, oh, run,
Yeah.
run. I look back over my
I pick up
shoulder.
the pace and try to run faster.
This might be the end of us, boys. Yeah.
All right. As the and you, Franz, you start seeing way more in your head. The second he says memory and it all just kind of clicks for you, you're just like, "Yep, I've been here before." And this planet is trying to remind you of what terrible fucking things happened here. The moment you acknowledge the truth, this is a memory. The world goes still, completely still. The wind that you felt from running just completely stops, and then M4 isn't complaining about being skipped across the ground anymore. You can't even hear M4. Um, Even the distant structure that was doing its weird thing, it just stops, and then you feel it. Not a sound, not a thought, but recognition.
I'm gonna stop. I stop running, almost dead, and
You're like right in front of the structure,
there's a
and
structure.
you can't even. Yep, and you can't even see around it or unperceive it. It's just it seems like it's just there now.
Oh boy, I'm gonna take it all in. Is Data and M4 with me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop and look it in. Oh boys, I remember this, but I don't remember it. So is it like deja vu, like where like I feel like I remember it, but I can't remember it. Like I can't remember what this is, but it's familiar and I know that I remember it. Like I can't remember what's coming next. You know, like when you have deja vu and it's like you
Yep.
remember this, but you don't know what's coming next.
Yes. So
Uh,
you get this sickening feeling. You're like you're thinking about like Darcy sitting in he's like typing in code to the ship, and then you see purge, and then you it's like it's got like a little like a little command point, and then it's like oh, what would be like hold on, let me get I don't want to fuck this up. So yeah, like it's like purge reality.
Oh man, let me find out I'm remembering what landed him in the sick bay.
Yeah.
uh, Data turns and looks at Franz, and then breathes a sigh of relief as well. At least I know we're going to survive.
At least I know we survived the first time.
This is the first time.
Well, was we on a simulation the first time? Or are we simulating the first time on a new place?
Beep, 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 beep. Error.
We're like 400 light years away from wherever we was before, ain't we?
I don't think we travel distance, but time.
I don't even know what that means. Oh shit. And what's the structure look like?
Yeah, so it's like so you played MTG, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you know like about like Phyrexia?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. So imagine like kind of like their structures, you got like the big like kind of gothic spikes and stuff like that, and it's like real obsidian dark, but when you look down in front of you, there's a doorway.
I'm maybe imagining some sort of like Beyond the Gates of Oblivion, like Daedric fucking.
Yeah. And so in the doorway, it's and like your mind is so scrambled and trying to remember this situation that it's just kind of like black tendrils just kind of like chaotically moving around, and then it just finally hits you. You're just like this is when Darcy hit the button and fucking erased this planet, and then the blackness kind of comes into a solid figure, and it's a man in a command uniform. Um,
Yeah, my mouth
and
is
it's
hanging
not.
open.
Yeah, and it's not anyone like any commander that you've ever flown under or anything like that, but you know exactly who it is because it's who you should have been.
I see. Is it
Ooh.
It's
like the Is it? It's what's the fucking mirror in Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Oh, the one from the first movie.
Yeah, yeah, the mirror
I don't remember what
that
it was
shows
called.
you
That was
like
so long ago.
the thing you most desired in life.
Right. Yeah. So, it's you, and you've got like this fucking handsome ass haircut. You can just tell your fade is just real solid up into this badass like captain's hat, and like you're like admiraled out. You got all these like
Decorated.
decorate. Yeah, you got the fucking boots you've always wanted, and you've got like ornamental
Varsity
weapons and
boots.
shit like that. That it looks really heavy, and you're like, man, if I had that now, I'd probably sell it. But
Data, you see him? Me? You see me?
What do I see?
you see a vast machine assembled from impossible mathematics, a machine that seems to have been designing life rather than studying it. Like this may have been the beginning of technology, like the breaking point, like when technology just fucking skyrockets way past like what you'd ever could imagine. Like this is what is seeded from.
Uh, Amazed, I take like a dazed step forward, like, oh, like
Oh yeah.
longingly.
Yes, when you stick your arm out to it, it seems to start to reconstruct your arm into like this crazy like death weapon. Like you get like cannons and lasers and shit that kind of come out from the sides, and like your fingers turn into fucking like like barrels and stuff.
Little, yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
And yeah, and of course Franz sees none of this. He just sees you sticking your arm out like a weirdo.
Hey, don't touch me, boy. He don't touch me. And I'll step toward myself and howdy.
The pilot who could have been you, he seems relaxed, confident even. Uh, the kind of pilot who never lost anyone. No one's ever died in this guy's under this guy's command or anything like that. They always come out unscathed, and everybody always gets paid.
I'm having
Um,
I'm having flashbacks in my mind, like it wasn't my fault. The Z654, it was not safe at the time. We didn't have the same protocols we do now. And I'm like having fucking turbulent accidents in the past flashing through my brain.
yep, you remember saying, "I swear I picked up survivors," and then Darcy marks the zone as never existed. No survivors were. Nobody was even there, and you remember the screams of all the people that he just left behind as the purge happened, and they were peeled from existence.
No, no, this didn't happen this year. I'm like, I throw my hat down and fucking pulling my hair. No, it didn't happen.
Data, when he throws his hat down, everything starts to like flicker real hard, and you can see like the aftermath of the planet for a moment. Like it has that cold flooring, but that's gone now, and it's like everything's decayed, and it's flickering in and out of like the freshness of it, and then back into like the what happened, and you're remembering it all too. Your code is pretty much it's all but completed.
I take my laser pistol and point it at the entity that's showing like all the computer stuff and everything. It's like I say, "You're not real. None of this is
Yeah.
real."
You you look into your code, and you find like like conversations, like what would be the word, like documented conversations between Darcy and Franz, and Darcy is pretty much telling Franz to like you got to confirm the purge sequence, and you remember, and then like you flash to like you guys are sitting in front of like the council that are like questioning you about it, and Franz is like, I was following protocol.
I was following protocol. I keep repeating it. It was protocol.
M4 is completely useless. He's just like, nope, and then fucking hides behind Data.
Yeah, so maybe I can get maybe I can take a feelings roll to overcome my sorrow, my grief, and try to push
Oh yeah.
myself back up from my knees.
Yep, get that feelings roll.
Shake my dice around.
Shake it.
Take a look.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. We got 2.
Right on, that's my number.
Yeah,
Laser
perfect.
feelings,
Uh,
baby. Oh,
you everything's coming through your head, like all the chaos and stuff, and then all of a sudden you remember a moment where you pulled up this crystal, and you remember it as the black orchid crystal,
oh, the
and
black orchid
then
crystal. Oh.
and then and it feel there's a sorrow that comes with it, but you remember what you got out of that crystal, and that crystal is what was used to build M4. M4 has these crystals structured inside of it, and that's why he's all fucked up and shit. And because the
Oh,
crystals have memories, and the crystals remember this situation that happened right now, and that's
Oh
why M4 is always
shit.
just he's panicking all the time, and he just is fucking awful robot. He's useless. But
All right.
M4 can't access the memories of them because he just doesn't have the software for it. But the crystals inside of M4 remember what happened here.
I'm gonna, and I'm remembering the crystals. The crystals are in M4. I remember this. I push
You're like, I
myself.
got something.
I push myself up from my knee. I'm fucking having this existential crisis. I was following protocol. I'll take my laser beam and my beam pistol, and I'm gonna shoot M4 right through the head.
Oh shit, laser check.
Oh man, I'm gonna fucking bomb it.
Data, what are you doing? You see him pull out his cannon.
um, I take a step
3.
toward him
3 above.
and like hold out my hands, like whoa, whoa.
All right, yeah.
3
So
3 passes, right?
no, 3 fails. Feelings is above.
Oh, okay.
Feelings is above. So
Gotcha.
let's see.
So
Oh,
Data, are you you see Data like questioning your intentions.
me?
Yeah.
I gotta do it, Data. I gotta do it. You don't remember the black orchid, the crystals. You don't remember it.
And and then Data, you can, as he says, black orchid crystals. It all your memories there. You pretty much remember the whole entire situation of Darcy erasing the existence of this entire planet. Everybody lived on it, just satisfy his own um his own furthering of his position
Oh man,
in the
this is
fleet.
his questionable past, the real questionable past.
Then I look at M4 and then look back at Bronze, and then I pull my pistol on M4 and
Oh shit!
Oh,
Shit!
say,
he's
yes,
not gonna.
that is the logical conclusion and the right call.
Yeah, M4 is like he's got like little claw hands like this, and he just puts them up, and he's like, uh, is is this a mutiny?
Well,
Is M4 like Claptrap?
Is that a Fallout reference?
No, like Borderlands.
Oh, Borderlands. Yeah, that's right. But so I think that's where I got the idea for the one wheel. I've never actually played the games, but I've seen a little bit of gameplay from it.
Yeah.
Is he like, yeah? I play a lot of games that have like asshole robots in your head the whole time, so that's kind of like where I got the
Yeah,
idea
he's
of
like
from.
a hella smartass in the game, but like
Yeah.
I imagine Claptrap's body, but C3PO, like in personality.
like, and you said, and you had mentioned earlier that like back then M4 wasn't even with us.
Yes. He has no idea what's going on. He was built from all of this. He wasn't present for the situation.
So now I'm remembering, and I'm like, he ain't even one of us. He was never with us. He
Man.
do it.
I
Pull the fucking trigger! I fucking scream.
I pulled the trigger.
Right before you pull the trigger, in the smallest voice that M4 has ever let out, I was under the impression we were friends. And then
Oh,
and then the blast from your cannon. I'm not even gonna make you roll damage or anything like that from it, because this is kind of like a coup de grace, like just assassinating M4 right now. And uh, right as the cannon shoots through M4 and just leaves this burning hole in like what its face would have been, the no, the entity that has kind of been being from the doorway doesn't do anything really, but the sky changes, the clouds stop, the ground stops shifting, and the planet's just kind of watching. And then the the uh, the entity. So as Franz, the Admiral Franz, he says interesting. And then when he says interesting, you hear like 40 different voices. You hear women, you hear men, you hear children, old people. Like you just hear like it sounds like everyone that was ever on this planet ever is speaking through this one microphone. And he's like, "This is familiar." The shot goes off, but something strange happens. The bullet lasers blast. So, as M4 falls to the ground, lifeless, as lifeless as a robot can be, as as M4 hits the ground, you guys you get flashes of M4 on the Raptor, a different robot on Black Orchid, a terrified technician, a child, a hive drone. Then you see Captain Darcy. And oh shit, Cat's trying to turn my computer off. Okay. And then in your mind, that shot runs through all of their heads. You pretty much you shot Darcy in the head. You shot a small child. It's another kind of android that was from like it is just like flickering as it falls.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't got to live with that guilt.
Right. M4 hits the ground and sparks start coming out, damaged systems, smoke, and then a flickering voice. I would like to formally register a complaint. And then he just shuts off for good.
All right. And does anything about the world change?
Yeah, so the entity that is what you guys are both seeing behind you now looks sad, not angry, just disappointed. And the ground trembles. You guys suddenly understand something. The planet wasn't studying M4. The planet was studying you guys. It was trying to see if your behaviors had really changed at all, like if you guys were still like meant for destruction, or if you had like kind of learned from this situation. But it starts to realize that when all of this existence was erased, your guys' memories were just kind of pinched and I guess you could say suppressed, so you didn't have a chance to learn from this because you didn't know.
Man.
Damn.
And then here it says there's a flash. Someone afraid? No, fuck that. That's gay. All right.
Yeah, I want to look back to.
What do you guys?
I want to look back to the. I want to look back to the ship and hope I see 30 years worth of tarnished debris, asteroid impacts. That's what I'm hoping for.
Right. Yeah. So as you're accessing the memories of it, and oh shit, she's clawing up my back. Okay,
oh
stop.
fuck.
Yeah, she'll just claw at me. All right. Yes. And then as you're just you fully understand everything, and now you have complete control over the illusion, like over the hologram. You can spin the land in any direction. You can make mountains rise and fall, and the trees will suck down into like their saplings, or they can grow huge, whatever you wanted. And the ship in the distance is just kind of it's flickering from the F456. Is that what it was?
The Z645.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying F. Yeah, yeah, the Z645. It's going from the old rust bucket to the new Raptor, and it's flickering back and forth.
Oh, I'm gonna shout. I hope you ain't tired, Data. Let's run again. And I want to run back to the ship.
From
to the Raptor.
Data's shell shock expression.
I know he's probably so fucked off.
Yeah.
He just killed an entire planet's worth of people with a single shot. And then all the voices that resonated through his head.
No. Data's gonna get back on the ship and he's gonna have the same problems M4 had.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
All right. Okay, so before Data can even decide if he wants to follow Franz, a robotic hand, and you feel it like this is the like your sensors in your android body feel another robotic hand grab your shoulder, not as in like gripping like fearfully or anything like that. It just kind of rests the hand on your shoulder
I look at it.
from behind. Yeah, you turn around and uh, the way you perceive this, it's kind of like the mechanical face of God, really. Like it's like a mechanical angel. Like it's got like like lines going up its face. It's got like high cheekbones and beautiful lips and a it's a woman for sure, but it's got like a crown of halos and cybernetic angel wings and shit like that. And it's just like you don't know if it's stopping you because this is kind of like planker on clanker crime, or if it's trying to tell you that there's something more with M4 right now. And you, out of the corner of your eye, you see like a purple glow kind of emanating from where M4's little rust bucket is now.
Man. I take a look at M4 and I look back at the angel, and then back at M4 and then back at the angel.
The hand, there's like wires that kind of come out of it and start to like onboard onto your processors and stuff, and it starts injecting code into you, and it's explaining that the crystal inside of M4 is like a memory core, and if M4 like shuts down for longer than like an hour, then the memory core will fail, and then like the memory of this planet will be gone forever. But as an engineer, you can save it.
I rush over to M4 without a second thought and attempt to fix him.
All right, give me lasers, and then meanwhile, Franz, you noticed you don't have anybody following you.
Yeah, I turn around and look back, and I guess I see him kneeling down to fix, or do I?
Yeah. You look back and you see Data breaking out all types of tools and shit, and just looking like Data's about to do a fucking surgical job on M4 right now.
I throw my head back and say, "Oh, fucking hell!" So I'll run back, and maybe I can give him an extra die by attempting. I'm sure he's frazzled, scatterbrained, and I'll try to use my skills and feelings to calm his nerves, talk to him, get him, at least somewhat emotionally stable. I run back and say, "Hey, you're doing the right thing. I don't know why the hell you're doing it, but you're doing right, bud. You're doing great. You're doing great."
This is out of character for us.
It wasn't your fault, just like it wasn't mine. We're just following orders. Whatever you're doing, I know you got good reason, but we got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so hopefully my speechcraft is enough to allow him an extra die.
So yeah, okay. So I was trying to figure out how to really work in like this inspiration style right here. So obviously he gets the expert. So he's I'm gonna say that you wouldn't have been prepared because this is kind of like spur of the moment thing, but I'll give it to you for the inspiration reason.
Okay.
So that'd be all
right.
right. So instead of just one, you get two this time. All right. The dice system is so simple that it's hard to like incorporate like extra systems on top of it. All right. Ooh, 1 and a 4.
Four is his
is
number.
laser.
That's a laser
Laser
feeling.
feelings.
Perfect. So yeah, you've your each one of your fingers is a different tool. Like you've got you get like the screwdriver on the one finger, you got a blowtorch on the middle finger, and then your pinky is like a silly straw that you can drink juice out of or something. I don't know. But you start like using the cut torch to cut them open, and you see the crystal, and something tells you that if you just rewire straight back into it, um, but yeah, you just wire straight back into the crystal, and the crystal just accepts the wires. Like, it's this strange organic thing that is just completely okay with cybernetic things, like integrating with it. And it's like the easiest like rewiring you've ever done, and it just feels right. You've done a lot of things for the circuit board that always fails on top of the Raptor. That's you're just like, that's such a lost cause, but I keep going back to it every day. But this just feels right. You're like, this is gonna change something. As the as you get all the wires hooked up, the purple glow from the crystal just kind of intensifies, and Franz, the light, it glows onto your face, and you're almost blinded for a second as you're witnessing this. And what once the last couple of sparks from the wires finally connecting perfectly, um, a different light, not from M4's face because there's a big hole in it, but it's like like on old fucking Camaros and shit, like the headlights that open up like that.
Oh yeah, well,
You know,
Firebirds.
that's yeah, Firebirds. It's in M4's chest, and like now his eyes are like on the side of him, and his head just kind of dangles on the back like a ponytail now, but his eyes open up, and you see the same empty look of like just, why are we still here? We need to be running. What are you doing? Stop looking at me, you strange android, and drag me back to the ship. We have to get out of here.
Yeah, so I'll grab him and help fucking Data. Come on.
Franz, you get an extra, you get a little bit of more panic added to you, because when you come up to him, you start noticing that the ground is shifting at such an alarming rate that like you notice like some extra bolts and stuff that were on the ground. They're being swallowed by the terrain now, and this isn't memory terrain. This is real, like alive organic dirt, like crawling its way back into existence.
I start
Like you might get stuck under
lifting
this.
my
Like,
knees
on
like
the
real
inside.
high, like you have to do like those knee touching exercise. I'm like almost like
Right,
cartoonishly,
yeah.
like elevating my knees as I run. Come on, this sucker's
Right. Is there a way to do like a group check for like a high speed type of run thing?
My phone actually died. So
Oh shit.
yeah, so I need you to roll for me
Okay.
too. So whatever you feel.
I'll roll for
appropriate.
All right. All right. So the physical activities, those are under laser. No, not under laser. Those are feelings, right?
Um,
Wild passion. No. So let's give. Damn it. All right. Here, let's just pick a number between 1 and 6.
I
Three.
guess
3.
Oh,
That'd be all right for you, Will?
sure, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll 4d6. That's 2 for each of you, and if one of them is a 3, someone's getting sucked under the terrain.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck it! 3, 3, 6, 1.
Oh no, so both of us.
Uh,
I deserve it.
so you yep. So you feel the terrain has like a vengeance in it. Like, you did something terrible to me, and I need my revenge right now, and I'm gonna get it. And like the earth, the soil part is climbing over you, but then it shapes into a hand, and Franz, you feel it grab your ankle and trip you. And as you fall to the ground, the earth is like coming around you. The dust from it starts to like kind of like fill your lungs from like like panting breath. You accidentally suck in a little bit of like dirt, and you choke a little bit on it.
I start gasping. I feel my foot slipping.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And the last thing you see as like the dirt kind of like coffins over you, you see it. You see Data taken as well. He gets swept up, like grabbed by a giant hand. His whole body swooped up, and then just kind of like slammed into the ground, and then everything just kind of closes, and it goes dark for a little bit.
I reach for Data's hand.
and then your arm just slowly getting like swallowed up by the dirt, gone. And you guys, it feels like an eternity for Franz specifically. But Data, your clock is still your inner clock is still ticking, and you know it's only been about like 10 minutes or so. But you hear M4's like little goofy voice, and he's like, oh no, what are humans? Their hearts are under their navels, or their what is it? It's got to be in their gluteus maximus or something. Let me get this tool, and you hear like a little spark happen, and like you can't see anything, you just hear everything, and like the spark goes off, and he's like, yeah, surely that's not it. Where's this diagram at again? And then he's like maybe I should help the android first, and then he simply just plugs into you, and then your data systems just come back on, and you're staring up at the ceiling of the Raptor. You're laying on a table, and you've got like cords and stuff hooked up to you. You feel kind of refreshed, like you may have got a reboot.
Huh.
You look
I
over, and yep, and you see Franz on the table. Just he's just out. He looks like one time when you saw him drunk as hell, hanging over some interstellar planet with a bar with like hookers that got like 6 tits and stuff. He was really loving that, but he looks like he did that morning.
Damn, and I don't, it's
Do I remember
it's
anything?
it's say it's 1:30. If you ask me, that sounds like the great place for the screen to turn black, cinematic music to come on, and the credits start to roll.
Yes, I agree. uh M4, he explains to you guys that after the crystal was uh re recircuited, I guess, that the planet rebuilt itself, and it's starting life over. It doesn't know if it's going to have the same kind of people in it, or what kind of creatures it's going to make, or anything like that. But it's just it's a planet that is inhabitable by life now, and it gets a second chance.
Awesome. Now you
Hell
don't have to
yeah.
feel so guilty about killing all those people, Data.
Silver lining.
So good.
Oh man. Well,
Right on, man. The system's simple enough, but for a setting that's that complex. I think it might need more.
oh yeah.
Lasers
Oh
and
man.
feelings.
As we were playing, I was thinking of like so many different like homebrew rules that like would be appropriate, like, oh man, we could
Yeah,
totally homebrew this or add this, or like we could do this. Yeah. Because you're right. I mean, it's fucking sci-fi. We're dealing with ships, lasers,
yeah.
uh, but it's simplicity. I mean, just for something, um, I'll say, you did great, bro. That was so good.
Hey,
Yeah, dude, that
thanks.
was awesome. That
Couldn't
was
have done
really
it.
fun.
Thank you.
Could not have done it
I,
better. You did great.
I was really panicking because I was using the AI to like kind of like get the prompts from it and stuff, and then it was fucking up a lot, and I actually ran out of credits at one moment,
Oh
and I
no!
was like,
So you didn't like have even
Oh,
enough
man.
credits to keep
that's all
generating
right.
shit.
Yeah, right. So it was cool, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Have you guys ever played like Shadowrun?
No, but I was just looking at one of their books when I was at that local game shop.
Yeah, that's like it's like Edge Runner, cyberpunk, right? Like
Cool,
futuristic shit.
Hell
cool.
yeah.
I
Yeah. So
one of,
that
one of my buddies tried running me through that, and I was like, this is way too complex. Like it's got so much shit to it, and it's confusing as fuck. And I was like, if there needs to be like a midway point between like Lasers and Feelings and Shadowrunner, like just to meet in the middle to make it a perfect game.
the thing that's cool
Oh
about
yeah.
Lasers and Feelings is that we came into it with zero prep, and we created a fun story that like I'll remember. Like I'll remember that. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I enjoy doing that more than over prepping.
Yeah, without a
No
doubt, and
doubt.
that's how the best games end up, man. Yeah, we just hit 3 hours on the live stream. I had a blast. It was a good night. I promised my wife that
Yeah.
we'd go out to we'd wake up early and go out to Riverside
Fuck that.
and ride 30 miles on the bikes. Uh,
Damn.
Shit.
yeah,
I got laundry in the morning.
yeah, I got to do
Yeah, I
laundry
gotta
tomorrow
fucking-
too. Tomorrow's my fucking Sunday.
I got a
Ugh.
job interview tomorrow morning.
Oh, do
Or
you?
this
Fuck
morning.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Buddy. Good luck.
Yeah, dude, for real, good luck. Austin, it was good meeting you, man. I'm so
Yeah,
glad I
you
got to
too.
finally meet you.
Yeah, you too, man.
That's funny that he
Good.
already knew the story about the traditional Moog Lavani seat.
I couldn't remember what it was called, but I was like, the dick seat. I talk about it all the time.
Hell yeah.
You're sitting-
every time I see somebody sit down, I'm like, just,
You sitting it?
But that was a blast.
seen
That was a good stream. And yeah, hopefully soon in the next week or so, 2 weeks, maybe we'll be able to get this Ravenloft game going.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Awesome.
I'm down.
Pat.
yeah, dude. Let's do it. I'm glad we finally got together and did something, man.
Yeah, me too. It's
Talking
been too
about
long,
it every
though.
day.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
too long, and I know every time we talk about it, damn near every week.
Yes, yeah.
But
All right, man. I'm gonna let you guys go.
Yeah, great night, guys. Take care.
All right.